This is going to be a pick a card reading entitled, How Do They Feel? What do they want to say? And what are their next actions? Now, you have a choice between pile number 1, which is represented by the clear quartz stone, pile number 2, which is represented by the green stone, and pile number 3, which is represented by the tiger's eye. I'm going to give you an opportunity to choose which pile or piles you are drawn to. You can choose more than one pile, by the way, and we'll get cracking on with your reading. Okay, we're going to go to pile number 1 and we're going to take a look at how your person feels for you. We're going to go in depth today, guys. Just going to move these piles out of the way. It's pile number 3, number 2, and pile number 1. Okie dokie, let's see. You chose the clear quartz stone. I'm hearing that song. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Maybe you and this individual have gone through a lot of turbulence with each other, is what I'm picking up. And you're moving onto calmer waters, or this individual wants to move onto calmer waters. There's something about this person also not seeing you clearly. They may have accused you of stuff that you haven't done, is what I'm picking up. But there's some sort of clarity that's being brought to this person's awareness. But let's just check it out and let's just see. How does this person feel about my pile number 1, please, Spirit? Okay. So we've got the Page of Swords. We've got the 5 of Wands. And sorry, guys, if you see anything on my nails, that is from the incense. And we have the Tower card. And I did pick up that there was some turbulence. And the Tower card does actually represent this, you know. And I picked up that this person may not trust you as well. Because I did see another card to actually suggest that. But this is indication to say that, you know, this individual may have been spying on you. But let's just see anyway. This card is a Page of Swords, sorry, and it says, a young woman to 25 years, spying or deception. See the word deception. And I did pick up that there's an energy of this person not trusting you, reflecting back over your shoulder. So for some of you, maybe you and this individual may have had a situation whereby there was a lack of trust in the relationship. You weren't trusting them, they weren't trusting you, specifically them not trusting you, which may have led to this individual feeling the need to spy on you. Okay, and maybe because this person was spying on you, it made you feel uncomfortable, and it made you feel as if you felt restricted in the relationship. Like, even if you wanted to go out with your friends or go and see your mom, or, you know, hang out with your family members, you felt like you had to over explain yourself. You know, maybe in the past something did happen. Maybe you did do something in the past that made this individual, maybe you and this individual started off as an affair. That is for a small few of you, right? And because of this, it's led to this person having a lack of trust. Because I'm hearing the word, you lose them how you got them, or something like that. And this could be something that this person obsesses about. Because you guys may have gotten together secretly, this individual assumes that you're non-trustworthy, that you're cheating, that you're going to cheat, or something like this. For some of you, this person could be very insecure, and they can just assume that you are going to cheat on them. Okay, because we've got the Page of Swords. Now, you could be 25, or this individual could be 25 years old. You know, it doesn't mean so, but at the same time, you know, that number could be of importance to you. Someone could be born on the 25th as well. You could be born on the 25th, or this individual could be born on the 25th. Now with the Page of Swords, this is my Libra card. Now Libra is the ruler of the 7th house. The 7th house actually, it talks about business contracts. It talks about relationship contracts, such as marriages, signing of a contract. So for some of you, this person was married, or you was married, and you may have had some sort of secret liaison. For others of you, I feel as if the connection was at a standstill. I'm hearing the word breaking point, because we also got the Tower card, okay? And the Tower card does actually represent Aries. And Aries and Libra oppose each other. So there was a lot of oppositions in this actual connection. You know, we've got the Five of Wands, which indicates to me that this individual felt like they had to fight for a place in your life, or there was a lot of arguments, there was a lot of turbulence, which caused a massive breakup, is what I'm picking up here. I feel like there's a lot of drama going on in this pile. There's either drama going on in the now, or there was a lot of drama going on in the past. And I'm not really picking up past energy, because we're talking about how they feel, right? But for some of you, this could be how they felt in the past. But I feel like this person feels that they cannot trust you. And they also feel a sense of unrest. They feel a lot of inner turmoil, like they've got a lot of knots in their stomach. And it bubbles up to the point where they actually do erupt, and it leads to arguments. Or this individual feels like you both just don't get on, because they cannot rest. They just feel like there's a niggling doubt that you are up to no good, or that you're going to do something untrustworthy. So how does this person feel about you? Unfortunately, pile number one is that they feel like they can't trust you, and they feel like you bring on a lot of anxiety. They also feel like there's a lot of arguments in this connection as well, and it's very toxic. For some of you, this person wants to end the actual connection, because they feel like this connection has reached a dead end, is what I'm picking up. Let's see some more. How does this person feel about pile one? Now again, you could be in Aries, or they could be in Aries. Sun, Moon, rising Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. For some of you, if you're not resonating with this situation where you got with this individual, and you were both in other connections, right? Or they were in a connection, or you were in a connection. I feel like if you're in this connection with this person now, well, there's no other person that was involved in the past. This person just feels like you both don't get on. They feel as if you could be quite, I'm hearing the word mouthy, you could be quite sharp with your words. You could be quite nitpicky in. I'm not picking up Virgo energy as yet, but they just feel, because this is the Five of Wands, this is Mars in Leo, and they may feel like when you argue with each other, you always want to get the last word, because Leo is a sign that is to be seen. You know, Leo's ruled by the sun, and Mars is all about action, you know, and we've got the Tower card here. So I feel like they may feel as if you could be quite argumentative, and you start the arguments, and you always want to get the last say. They feel as if they have to walk on tiptoes or eggshells or something like this. They feel as if they have to hold back. They can't be truthful. They cannot be honest. There's a lot of drama is what I'm picking up right now. They do actually want there to be a change with this type of disagreement and chaos and conflict and madness and mayhem is what I'm picking up. 1 and 6, which is 7. Yeah, they feel as if some sort of rose-colored glasses has been taken off, because the planet Neptune is a planet, and I'll explain why I'm talking about Neptune, but the planet Neptune is a planet that talks about dreams, idealizations, illusions, you know, magic, things that are mystical, right? Because the planet Neptune is ruled, or it rules, sorry, the sign Pisces, and the number 7 rules the sign Pisces, and I'm looking at 1 and 6, which is 7, right? And Neptune was in Pisces for the longest time. Now it's transitioned into Aries, and the Tower card represents Aries. And, you know, now that Neptune has gone into Aries, those rose-colored glasses have come off. So, you know, I was having this this discussion with one of my sisters who's also an astrologer. You may want to go and check out her channel. It's called Beyond Astro K. And she was mentioning that, now that Neptune has gone into Aries, people are seeing things for what they really are. Because when Neptune was actually in Pisces, its home sign, there was a lot of like these connections whereby people felt like they found their twin flame. I don't do twin flame readings on this channel, but people were like glossing over the discrepancies of certain situations and people, and but now that Neptune has come out of Pisces and gone into Aries, it's like you're faced with the actual truth, because Aries does actually rule the first house, and the first house talks about how you are seen. So you are faced with the truth. So this individual feels as if they are now faced with the truth of who they feel that you are. Like in the past, they may have felt like you were one way, but in the now, they're seeing the truth of who they think that you are. But this could also be in reference to them. They may have felt that they were one way. Maybe you got with this individual when Neptune was in Pisces as well, right? But now that Neptune's gone into Aries, it's like they are angry with themselves for, maybe I'm hearing, lost time, wasting time. This is what they I feel that they are trying to convey. And also they are angry with themselves for the way that they have acted in this situation. Like some of the things that they said to you, they could be embarrassed, they could shudder, they could cringe with, some of the ways that they acted towards you. It makes them quite humiliated. Like, did I really behave like that? Did I say that? Am I that person, is what I'm picking up. So let's take a look. Wow. All right, how does this person feel about you? Past life relationship, you've known each other before. So I definitely feel that there's a lot of passion in this actual connection. So I feel like this could be the type of connection whereby you make up, no, sorry, you break up and then you make up. So you could have like make up love making sessions as well, because this person feels a very strong, I feel like there's a lot of passion in the arguments. The arguments are toxic. I'm also feeling like you could tell each other to leave, get out. There could be slamming of doors, slamming of cutlery, unfortunately, hopefully not. But I feel like it's very passionate. There's a lot of passion behind the arguments. And with the past life relationship card, this person does feel like you and them have met in a past life. They could be spiritually attuned. For some of you, not, but they definitely feel a pull towards you. So even if they feel like, I need to leave this person, which is yourself, power number one, they feel this pull towards you. They feel like there's unfinished business. And then it gets back into that cycle again where you may not discuss what you were actually arguing about. It's like you both irritate each other. I feel like, yeah, this could be like an ex-partner that you went back to, but things are still the same and things weren't rectified. That's why the arguments that you had in the past still exist. However, there is strong passion here, and I feel like you may connect more with this person, even though I'm not saying it's healthy, when you are being intertwined passionately with each other. Like you get on more physically than you may get on more when you are trying to converse in your everyday day-to-day life. This is what this person feels like. They can't leave the connection. They want to leave the connection, but they can't leave the connection because you have a pull. You have this strong energy that draws them in, and there's an energy of them feeling like, if I end this actual connection with power number one, what is someone else, that Beyonce song Ring the Alarm, where she's saying all the things that the other female's going to get if she lets the man go, or something like that. And you know what, to be honest with you, I remember when I wasn't as evolved as I am now, and I believe that we evolve daily, right? And we heal daily. I remember when I was much younger and I was in this toxic relationship, and it was actually with my children's father, right? And I remember thinking, I don't understand how I'm going to continue in this relationship for the next however much years. And then I started to think about the passionate side of the relationship, and then I started thinking, but what if someone else gets to experience that? And subconsciously, not thinking about it now, that could be one of the reasons why I stayed in that dynamic. And I feel the same way for this individual could feel like if they let you go or if they end this connection, what if someone else gets to experience you in this way and they can't afford for that to happen? You know, this person feels like they are intoxicated by you, like they are literally obsessed with you in a passionate way. They cannot get enough of you, but they know that it's toxic, if that makes sense. Let's see what else. And when I say it's toxic, what I mean is they know that they can't just rely on the physical. You know, it has to be harmonious in all aspects, but that part of the relationship, they can't let it go. They cannot let it go. And there's a lot of annoyance, there's a lot of irritation that is underlined in this connection. There's a lot of lack of trust and anger, resentment, things that they want to say or that they wanted to say in the past, but it comes out in the wrong way because they didn't address it. It's a whole heap of different things. And they feel like it's kind of pointless trying to argue with you because you know how to defend yourself. And, you know, for some of you, hopefully not, but this, yeah, there could have been some sort of physical violence here as well, is what I'm picking up. And they feel like because of this physical violence, they actually cannot do this anymore, because if it continues, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's not healthy for either of you. So it's like they can't live with you and they can't live without you. Okay, so we got you deserve love. You are lovable. So I feel like this really done a number on this individual. For some of you, I'm hearing that this could be your energy coming through, right? But I feel like this situation really done a number. I feel like this person feels like they were very young, they were very naive, they were not thinking straight. And this connection has taught them that they actually deserve love. A love that is more peaceful. And they're coming through to say that they feel like you deserve love as well, because you are actually lovable, but they feel like you both bring out the worst within each other. And they feel like because you were both misdirected, you both jumped into the situation and you fell into the passion of the situation. You wasn't really thinking about the day to day with being with each other. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this person feels like they're not the right person for you because they bring out the worst in you. And you are a very peaceful, harmonious, loving, gentle and kind person, but they know that they trigger you. Do they do it by purpose? Okay, so we've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So they feel like they can't honestly discuss their feelings with you because it leads to anger, resentment, and they feel like they are impatient with you as well, and they're looking back and they're thinking, okay, there were key moments in our connection when part number one wanted to actually discuss certain things, and I was absent-minded. So physically they know that they were there, but emotionally and mentally they were somewhere else, and they feel like you poured a lot into the relationship and they weren't willing to do the same thing because they weren't a match for you. They feel like you were more mature than they were. They weren't emotionally and mentally ready to be in a connection like this one. And when you wanted to discuss normal things or things that are mature about the direction of the relationship, or you may have wanted to go over why you were arguing, they shut down. So they feel like they're not ready to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. They feel that it's uncomfortable to discuss their feelings with you. And they actually do want to discuss their feelings with you. But they don't feel like they can match you mentally or verbally. So there's a feeling of inadequacy with this individual as well. And a feeling of them sabotaging because they don't feel like they're on your level. Deception, yeah, you see? Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So this person's coming through to say that they were wearing a false mask in this relationship. They downplayed the actual connection, but in truth, they were actually fearful of losing you. But by them being fearful made them act in a very deceitful way. So they may have put doubt in your mind to make you think that they were untrustworthy, to make you think that they were cheating, to make you want to be in the energies of trying to compete for their time and attention, because deep down they felt like you had suitors that they were threatened by. So they wanted to humble you, they wanted you to be insecure, they wanted you to shift your focus onto them, and by them wanting you to shift your focus onto them, they will create scenarios to cause upheaval, to cause arguments, to cause, disagreements, because that was their way of making them think that, okay, so you do want me, so I am worthy. So because deep down this person feels like you're too good for them with this card, you deserve love, you are lovable. And they felt that they did not deserve you. They did not deserve your love. And with this actual deception card, they want to come through to say that they downplayed the connection. They played games to make you think that there were other people, but they felt guided to be with you, but they weren't ready to match your frequency. They knew on a spiritual level with this past life relationship card, they knew on a soul level that you and them were destined to, create something in this life together, a relationship. But they took the relationship into a new direction because of their fear of failure, because of their fear of not being able to match your frequency. Because they knew that in order to be with someone like you, they will have to change their way of being. And they weren't ready to change their way of being. So they created scenarios and so forth, and then may have turned around and accused you of doing things, or tried to implant in your mind that they were doing things to make you keep on your toes, to make you be insecure. All of it was toxic. They are realizing that. They're coming through to say that. They're coming through to say that they weren't ready for a relationship, and they were trying to sabotage the relationship. They wanted you to leave them as well. So this is why we have the deception card, because they're also coming through to say that they don't even really know themselves either. They presented themselves in one way. Feeling like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I can do this thing they call love. Yeah, I can do this relationship thing. But they didn't even have a relationship with themselves to even be able to offer you a relationship. They were pretending to be someone that they weren't. And the more deeper you got together, the more angry they got with themselves and the relationship, because it was like, I didn't sign up for this. We're getting deeper into this. I feel trapped. I feel stuck. Let me cause drama. So the deception here is that they misled you into believing that there was someone that they were not. There was someone that, they presented themselves, I should say, as someone that was open, someone that, may have wanted to settle down, have children, someone that was more spiritually led, when in actual fact they were at odds with themselves. And they didn't even know what they wanted. They feel like they were thrown into something and they didn't know how to get out of it. And to get out of it was to sabotage it or to make you react so that you end it. But I'm hearing the feelings were true, but they're trying to differentiate between lust and love. We've got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance in the reverse. So this person, they struggle with love. They don't understand love. They don't get it. They're not optimistic about their love life. They have this energy whereby they don't plan. They don't plan for not everyone plans, right? But this is not the type of person to say, I want this, I want to be in a relationship, then I want to work for my partner. They're not like that. This is a person that just kind of just falls into things and doesn't have a plan, goes with the flow, then gets angry, goes with the flow, falls into situations, acts as if they are on the same wavelength as the person that they are dating. So this is the type of person that may make other people take the lead. And then when things are going in a certain direction, they may go along with what's going on. But when things go into a certain direction, this is the type of person to turn around and say, I didn't want this. I actually don't want this. So this person is not optimistic about their love life, because on one hand, they feel like, I don't know if I'm ready for love. And then they feel as if, I don't want to lose what I've got with you, part number one. It's like this person likes toxicity as well. This person has a lot that they need to unpack, maybe with a therapist. Because I'm hearing they waste people's time as well. They don't think positive. They have a negative way of thinking. And the thing is, they wanted you, but they knew they weren't ready for you. So that's selfish. This is a selfish individual. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. It's like this person's trying to reject what they know, what could help the connection. But it's almost as if they want to punish you for being nice, because they can't find that niceness in self. And they feel like they're no good for you and you deserve someone better, but they can't bear for you to be with someone else. You could be dealing with a narcissist. I don't feel like you're with this individual. I just feel like for some of you, you're not with this individual. The deception card could also represent that this person's a narcissist. Undiagnosed. And it's almost like this person wants to punish you because they don't want you to be optimistic with your love life, because they feel like you can get better than them. But they want to... I don't feel like... I feel like it's on a more of a spiritual level. Like their higher self is like... I'm hearing the higher self saying, get out of my energy. Okay. Their higher self is more like... I'm hearing this song by this singer called Charisse. And Charisse is in a group called Big Bros, Big Brothers, right? But she was a solo artist before she got into that group. And I bought her album when she was a solo artist, right? And she's got a song on that album called He Ain't No Good For You. You should leave that boy alone. This individual doesn't feel like he's good for you. What I'm saying here, could be a her. Well, this individual feels like they are no good for you. And they feel like you should leave them alone. But they can't get enough of you. This is like a bad boy going out with a good girl. Right? And you saw the good within them. You saw the heart of them. You were trying to connect with their heart. And because they felt undeserving of you, they tried to punish you for loving them. They wanted you to see them in the same light that they see themselves, like undeserving, unworthy. And because you weren't seeing them in that way, they started to treat you the way that they see themselves, like it was a projection, if that makes sense. And also what I'm picking up with this individual is that they want to make sure, and this is their higher self saying it to me, that you have this tainted view of love so that you don't date anyone else. They want to make sure that you are so repelled by relationships after dealing with them that you don't even get into another relationship very soon. So this person feels like they want to make a comeback. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this person wants you back. And I feel like this person's very toxic, but I don't want to tell people what to do. I feel like this person's extremely toxic. And one of the reasons why, it could be trying to manifest you, because this is saying very soon. So very soon, they want to have an encounter with you. They want to spend time with you, maybe become intimate with you, because they're so used to your relationship being this way. But if it does end in some sort of interaction physically, it's going to lead to turbulence, madness, and mayhem, because this person doesn't plan after that. And if you try and suggest something, it leads to arguments and disagreements, right? They don't know what they want. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So they want you to come to them now. I'm not saying you're it, but this is what it's like they feel like they can control you. If I click my fingers, part number one will come to me now. So they're planning on making a comeback. Let's see what they're going to say to you, or what they want to say. These are my channel messages. Let's see. Wow, okay. This is number 32. You could be 32, or this person could be 32. All right? Came out in the reverse. So it says, my ex is an ex for a reason. They are in the past. Yes, they are obsessed with me. I won't tell them about you because you do not deserve their toxic behavior towards you in your life. It's my issue and I'll sort it. 3 and 2, which is 5. I feel like this person may have brung an ex into the mix of this actual connection to wind you up. You know, if it was in the upright, this person will be saying, look, that person from the past, they're ex for a reason. You're the one that I'm focusing on. I feel like this person may have tried to get you paranoid, may have wanted some sort of catfight, getting obsessed over them because they were secretly obsessed with you and they still are. But they wanted to project their energy onto you. They wanted you to wear their energy, be obsessed, thinking, oh, they're talking to their ex because they're thinking that you're talking to your ex. So this person is the type of person to have people on standby, to humble you, to make you divert your attention, shift your focus onto them. So this person, if they had some sort of ex, they were initiating something to make you be on your toes. I'm not saying they had feelings for this ex, but I feel like they were so consumed with jealousy and rage about not being able to control you, about losing you, that they wanted you to feel the inner turmoil and anxiety that they were feeling. So they may have brought in this ex. Let's see. To try and make you feel triggered. And it may have worked. And it was part of the plan. And they wanted to I'm trying to find the words. They wanted to trigger your nervous system because they always felt anxious and nervous about you leaving them and finding someone better. So that could also be the energy that they were in. They were always anxious and on edge, in fear that one day you will wake up and leave. I have issues that I need to deal with, you see? I have issues that I need to deal with. It's not you. It was never you. It would be selfish to bring you into my life with all the drama and chaos that is around me. 1 and 2, which is 3. Number 3 rules Gemini. So you could be dealing with an Aries, a Libra, or a Gemini, or a Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. Taurus as well, or Taurus, Gemini, cusp. But I feel like this person definitely played mind games. They're coming through to say that they play mind games because they were insecure. They're also coming through to say that they have analyzed their behavior and they know that their behavior was unhealthy, is unhealthy. They feel like they do need some sort of therapy, or they need to talk to someone. They do feel very selfish. They feel like they brought a lot of drama and chaos into your life as well. They're looking back and there's an energy of remorse, but a refusal to accept what they did, an embarrassment. They could be looking at texts, old texts of, back and forth arguments that you both had, and they're looking at them and these messages and thinking, wow, did I really say that? What frame of mind was I in? Is that really me? It's that type of energy. All right. So we have 45. You could be 45. They could be 45. I want you, each and every part of you. I crave you. I tried to hide my feelings, but I got to let you know how I feel. I should never have pushed you away when all you were doing was expressing how you felt towards me. I keep thinking, have I missed my chance? You see, I mentioned that this individual is very insecure with being with someone like you, or they were very insecure with being with someone like you. And if in this card, heart-to-heart conversations, I have to hide it, right? You see how she's trying to talk to the sky, and he's just like earing her, like ignoring her meaning, right? This is you, I feel, in the past, trying to express yourself, trying to talk to this person, and they were just distant, emotionally absent, but feeding themselves like, see, she wants me, she likes me. Only because they were immature to be in a connection that you were presenting to them. Certain things that you spoke about, they didn't understand it because they was not on your wavelength. Even if you were the same age, even if they were older than you. But they pretended, remember, deception, wearing a mask, appearing as if they were more on it or more aware, mentally mature than they were actually. And now they're looking back and feeling like, why did I treat part number one like that? All they were doing was just giving me their best. There's an energy of remorse here and guilt, shame and embarrassment is what I'm picking up from this person, pile number one. This person's trying to put an end to their feelings because there is an obsession with you. Okay, so we've got 31. Maybe you're 31. Maybe they're 31. You know, you could be dealing with a Taurus for some of you. Or you could be a Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. Can we go on a date? I'm nervous to ask you, but we have been talking on the phone for a while now, and I feel ready to meet. Sounds selfish. I feel ready. I didn't ask if you feel ready. I hope you do. So this person knows that they're selfish. This person values their own wants and needs, and they're looking back and they're feeling like, I have been pretty selfish in this actual connection. Is that the type of person that I am? I feel like this person does want to meet up with you, but it could be a way to lure you back into the trap that was presented before, because remember, there's no plan with this actual person. They may want you to come to their home as well. I feel ready to meet. So be mindful, because this person may ask you to come and visit them at their home, because what they will want to transpire after that visitation is to be intimate with you. Okay? And then it will be back at square one again. So we've got number 27. You could be 27. They could be 27. I want to be alone. Please don't call me. I do this. Keep away when things get too serious. I've hurt others in the past by keeping away. It's too much energy to give to one person when I need to give to myself. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. This person, they struggle with intimacy and they struggle with being alone as well. So this is the type of person that may seek validation. This is the type of person that doesn't like when people get too close to them because they feel restricted, trapped and stuck. And they will try and sabotage to make the person move away from them or end the connection. They are coming through to say they've done this type of thing before. So they've been toxic like this in all their relationships as well. Because secretly they want to be alone, but when they're alone, they're unhappy. And things have to be on their terms. Now let's take a look at the outcome of this actual connection. Wow. So we've got the 10 of Cups. So you could have children with this individual. This could be an ex-spouse. This could be an ex-partner that you've got children with. They don't have to be a spouse. This person is a lot. Happiness, good things, party or celebration. So this individual's next actions will be to maybe meet you at some sort of gathering, some sort of party, or they want you to see them at some sort of gathering or party. They may post some pictures up so that you can see them. Because if you've taken yourself away from this person may try and get you jealous by posting pictures online, because they want to try and conceal the fact that they are, remember, this person don't like to be lonely. So this is the type of person that always has to be around people as well. But this person wants you to feel like you're missing out. So they may go to like a party, some sort of social gathering, you know, a family gathering or something like this. But they are going to they're going to make it be known. They could post this on social media. If you follow this person, they may know that you're going to see this picture. So they are going to want to appear like they're having fun. They're moving on. For some of you, I feel like this could be this person wanting to come back home to the family home. If you've got children with them, they want to work on the partnership and work on building the family back up again. And Spirit is saying that they need to be more stable, because the Ten of Cups is Neptunian energy, right? For me personally. And Neptune is hazy. It's misty. You know, this is what they idolize. They idolize a happy family. And that's beautiful. But they need to do the work, because nothing is going to be... It's not like the Ten of Pentacles where it's more structured and it's more sturdy. Or the Four of Wands. This is cups. This is emotional. So this person's idolizing the happy family, but they need to put in work before they get to that happy family. It's not to say they can never have it, but they need to actually put in the work in themselves, because they know they've got issues. They know their behavior is toxic. They want to come out of that energy of you both arguing and beefing. So this person's intention is to, for some of you, spend time with family as well. Spend time with their siblings. They may feel like they need to be around family because they're feeling a lack of love, is what I'm picking up. And for some of you, yeah, this person wants to come towards you. For some of you, they want to start a family with you. You know, let's see. We've got the Magician card here. Element of surprise, good or bad. You see, this person, I feel like if they do come back, they will be up to their old tricks. You know, I feel like this person I'm hearing, they want to get you back in a relationship, but get you back. I'm hearing they may want to destroy you in some way, because they feel like you getting away has exposed them. They may feel like you've told your friends and family about them, and they need to lure you back in. They need to get you back into their web. They feel like they can manipulate you. They feel like they can charm you. For some of you, this individual feels like, because the Magician card is Gemini energy, and Gemini is the ruler of the third house, which rules siblings, neighbors, community. So I feel like how this person want to try and get you back is by posting things online so that you feel like you're missing out. They may want to change their image. They may want you to see them as more charming, more confident, more charismatic. They want to contact you. They're definitely manifesting you in. They're thinking about you a lot. They could be talking to you about you to their siblings, their neighbors, people online. They may want to reach out to you online as well. Send you a message. Send you a picture of what they're getting up to. Definitely want to send you a message is what I'm picking up. Something about the home, wanting to come to your home or wanting you to come to their home. Yeah, we've got the Chariot card. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Cancer cusp, or you could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. Movement of residence, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. Yeah, this person wants to come towards you maybe in July or June. They want to come towards you. Let's keep getting like the neighborhood, the home. They want to visit you at your home, or they want you to visit them at their home. They definitely want to patch up the connection. They want to heal the connection. They want to work on the connection. They want to maybe create a family with you. So be careful, because this person may try and impregnate some of you, or if you are a male listening to this person may try and get pregnant for you. But I feel like this individual may want to come towards you and be passionate towards you, with you, because we've got the Strength card, because they feel like they can use this as a weapon to keep you hooked. I feel like this person definitely, yeah, they want to actually go out, date you, spend time with you, come to your home. There's something about them wanting maybe you to be in their car. They want to pick you up. They want to drive you around. But this person, they're very manipulative. They definitely want to converse with you. They want you to see them as someone that's easy and safe to be around. You know, for some of you, this person will hold back because they feel very passionately drawn towards you. So they may try and hold back. But I feel like this person may want to date you, because this is fifth house energy, and the fifth house rules children. Some of you got a child with this person. Or some of you, this person wants to get pregnant by you, or they want to impregnate you as well. And for some of you, they want to play happy families, is what I'm picking up. And they want to go out on dates with you. Please take what resonates. They may want to go to the theatre. They want to start dating again. They want things to be quite lighthearted, but they may try and hold themselves back and not make it obvious that they're very attracted to you. Yeah, the Hermit card. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. Loneliness, unattached, soul searching, time needed, or time alone. Okay. I feel like this person wants you to be hooked on them and hooked on their energy. So they may try and use like mind manipulation, or try and be very charismatic, and they want to lure you, and then they want to take it away. Because like ultimately this person wants you to be alone. They don't want you to be with anyone else. So their plan is to keep you trapped and stuck with them. And they want to show you like, look what I can do for you. Look, I'm fun, I'm charismatic, I'm playful. Look, we're going out on dates. This person wants to go out on a date with you. Now, for some of you, I do feel like this individual, you may not be with this individual, because I'm picking up heavy, heavy energy of you breaking up with someone with these cards here, right? And I feel like for some of you, this is a person that could already be in a relationship with someone, but they're willing to risk it all to be with you. The reason why I say that is because we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse, like an ending of a marriage, right? So I feel like this person wants to leave a marriage, or they want to come to your home. Yeah, because we've got the Ten of Cups and we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. So they're willing to risk it all. They want to leave someone and come towards you. This individual may have been competing with other people. They get very angry and jealous when they see, or if you're in a relationship, or if you're oblivious to the fact that this person likes you, they get very angry and jealous if other people like you, or they compete with other people so that other people can move away from you, and they spy on you online as well. But in person, they act normal, and This could be a crush. This could be someone that is a secret admirer. You know, they may come across like they are family, like they are safe to be around, but it's all a facade. This person actually has plans for you. For some of you, this person could be dabbling in spell work. Not for all of you. And if that is the case, just keep your prayers up and keep away from this person if you know who this person is. Because I feel like this person is very fixated on you and your energy. If not spell work, they could be telling lies, or they could be doing, we've got this deception card here. Some sort of manipulation, like they've acted as if they're one way and they're really not. Because what they really want to do, they want to come to your home and they want to be intimate with you. But they act like they don't. They act like they're okay with being single. This could be someone that you work with. This could be someone that is single. Even if they're in a relationship, they're not happy. They feel alone in that relationship. And this person actually wants to come towards you and be alone with you so that they can have their way with you. And that transpires for both scenarios. Because initially what this person wants is control. This person wants to control you. And they want you for themselves. They don't feel like they are deserving of you. They feel like you're out of their league as well. And that's why they compete with others. And they have a lot of anxiety as well, because they want you for themselves. The Spirit is saying to keep away from this individual. Because this person obsesses about you more than you actually think. And I feel like, you know, they want control over you. They feel like you're their possession and you're not. And I feel like you got away from this person, or some of you are in the process of getting away, or some of you, I feel that they can sense that soon whatever they've been doing in the past is going to start wearing off. So if they've been doing spell work, it's going to start wearing off. If they've been manipulating you, they're seeing that you're moving in a new direction and you don't want no parts. And this is what makes them up the ante even more. They could also fear that you're going to be telling friends and family about their true behavior. I wasn't going to do this before, but I'm going to do this for you. What is the advice for pile number 1, please, Spirit? What is the advice? I don't want to leave it there. What is the advice for pile number 1 in regards to this individual that they're dealing with? What should pile number 1 do? Blessing in disguise, and we've got heart chakra, and we've got go for it. Okay, let's see. So blessing in disguise, it says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So this is indicated to me, part number 1, to number 1, up your prayers, right? And number 2, you are protected. And sometimes you can feel alone, and sometimes you can feel like, why do I have to go through this actual situation? You know, what did I do to deserve this? But I feel like Spirit is wanting you to see that, number 1, you don't deserve this type of treatment. You didn't deserve this type of treatment. And it's allowing you to see your true heart, because you went into the situation with a loving heart, and you can't begrudge yourself for doing so. You know, you saw this other person in the light that you see yourself in, you know, trustworthy, honest and true. And it may come as a shock, or it may have come as a shock that this person was in this disguise. This person was, you know, all along plotting and planning to control you, because they felt inadequate in regards to you. you know, and they brought in a lot of different situations. They try to manipulate you, control you, is what I'm picking up. Made you believe there was someone that they're not. And Spirit is saying, even though the situation has ended, it was a blessing in disguise, because had you had continued with this individual, it would have gotten a lot worse. But don't allow the situation to discourage you from loving. Don't allow the situation to make you harden your heart. Okay, because we've got the heart chakra card, and that could be indication to say that your heart chakra is closing because of this individual. And for some of you, it was designed for it to be that way. But Spirit doesn't want you to close your heart down because of this one person. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is a center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved, with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. The Spirit is saying you are always loved. You are the embodiment of love. And I feel like because you are the embodiment of love, this individual was repelled by that because they couldn't connect with their heart. Their heart chakra's closed, you know, and because you were giving them nothing but your love, nothing but your care, compassion, authenticity, they couldn't match you. So they had to live a lie. And they were so engrossed and obsessed, and they still are, with your loving energy that they wanted for themselves, even though they knew that they weren't doing the work to be able to match you on your frequency, and they know that they're selfish. But don't allow this person's behavior to harden your heart, and don't make this person make you think everyone's like them, because it's not the truth. This person was attracted to you because you shine brightly. They were attracted to your light. They were attracted to your authenticity. Like, how can someone be so open, so kind, so genuine? And then it made them feel angry with themselves. And when you connected with others, whether that was through work or friendship, they got very angry because they knew that you were connecting with others on a heart level. And they knew that what they were projecting to you was a lie. And they got angry with you for being the truth. Of owning your love, of owning how your heart was. Open, honest, and true. So Spirit is saying, still be in the embodiment of love. Maybe you could benefit from doing heart chakra meditations. There's many meditations on YouTube. Then we got to go for it. To me, this is like Spirit saying, get away from this person. I was about to swear there. Get away from this person. You know, you are a magical being. Look, I love this card. Like, I love her wings. I've been thinking about getting my hair that color. I've done blue, I've done red, I've done pink, but I've yet to do this color. This color is banging. But I feel like you are a unicorn and you are a magical being. And I feel like this person sees you as a magical being and they want to capture you for themselves. I'm thinking of the Hermit card when they got the lamp that, and there's a star in the lamp. Like they see the star, they want to capture the star and keep it for themselves. Almost in a way, subconsciously, to this individual, they don't feel like they possess the magic that you possess. So you could have been dealing with a partner that was jealous of you and that may have tried to humble you and that may have tried to keep you down. They didn't want you to see that you were that girl or that guy. They didn't want you to see it. I don't think this type of person is the type of person to empower you or to compliment you. And if they did, it was rare, once in a while, because they just felt like if they empower you too much, then you're going to leave them. You're going to see your worth. This person sees that you're a magical being. And you got to continue standing in your power, walking in your truth, and spreading your light and glowing wherever you go. They wanted to snuff out your light, man. And Spirit is saying, go for it. For me personally, move away from this energy. This energy is dense. It's dark. It's gloomy. It's stagnant. It's stuck. And they wanted to keep you in their stagnant and, stagnancy. And they know that you are full of so much light, so much magic, so much glitter. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. I feel like some of you may have been praying about the situation, like, why did this person do this to me? Because, you know, it may have been quite confusing for you, because you really felt that you were meeting someone on your level. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. So you're going to move away from this individual, or if you've moved away from this individual, you're going to move towards prosperity, peace, happiness, and lightness. You're more powerful than you know, and I feel like this situation is giving you strength, and Spirit wants you to use this actual situation as fuel to guide you towards your goals and your dreams. You're very creative, and Spirit doesn't want you to sleep on yourself. And I feel like when you were with this individual, you were asleep. You know, you didn't allow yourself room to grow. You always consider this individual. When this person wasn't considering you, they're being very selfish. They weren't inspiring you. They weren't encouraging you. And when you spoke about your goals, they were always downplaying it. Or you felt nervous to talk about your goal. You felt nervous to express yourself. And the more you move away from this person, the more you're going to go towards hobbies, go towards, you know, other people who are like-minded. You're going to feel more free. And the future's bright for you. But Spirit wants you to move away from this energy and move towards positivity. You know, finding a hobby, connecting with friends, you know, doing things that make you feel good. Healing from this situation, healing your heart. And knowing that you're always protected by Spirit. Always. And you're never alone. Even though it may feel like it sometimes, you're never alone, pile number one. Okay. We're going to move on to pile number 2. Pile number 1 was a whole hour. All right. Pile number 2. Let's take a look at how does your person feel about you. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the King of Swords. And we've got the Moon. Okay. So this is my Capricorn card. But when I done research, it came up as Virgo, right? But this could be a boss for some of you. Or this could be someone that is in a higher authority, is an authoritative. You know, is in a high position. Or someone that comes across very cool, calm, collected, you know, stoic. Young man to 25 years, visitors, message to share. Now, you could be 25 or they could be 25. It's what I'm picking up. We also have King of Swords. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo, but this is my Capricorn card. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith, or a Pisces, or a, no, I'm in Scorpio because there's a Scorpio there. A Pisces or a Cancer, or a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. Man over 25, so this person could be over 25, they could be older than you. Brown eyes, brown hair, cold, abrasive, demands respect. So this person, I feel, how do they feel about you? So this person, there's an energy of coolness, there's an energy of, you see how I went silent there? Like this person's very detached from their feelings and emotions, is what I'm picking up. For some of you, this person may feel like they need to cut off their emotions. They need to be, here in boss mode. They need to, there's no emotion here. There's no time for emotions. This person buries their emotions. Number 1 and 8, which is 9. Yeah, this person lacks feeling, is what I'm picking up. Deception or delays, emotions up and down, maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others. So this person could be quite wishy-washy. You may not feel like you can read this individual. You may feel, this person like me, do they not like me? I don't feel like this person feels. I feel like this person is very left-brained. I feel like this person banishes their emotions, though they have the capability of having depth when whilst dealing with individuals. Their emotions could be tied up with the mother. This person is very Neptunian, like they're just lost in their own world. They don't connect with their emotions as well. This person is very low, but I feel like this person is quite stuck as well. Like, how do they feel about you? Like, quite stuck, not really giving the situation much thought. See how he's got his sword on the left side? Very logical. Trying to work through how they feel about you. Not sure. How they feel about you. We've got wedding. For some of you, you could actually be married to this person. The situation involves marriage. You could be married to this individual. And I'm hearing this person coming through to say, I'm not the mushy type. That's not me. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, because this wedding card also is my Capricorn card. Capricorn is the ruler of the 10th house, and it talks about status, prestige, higher ups, authoritative figures. So this could be a boss for some of you, or this person could just be in the energy of a boss, like someone that feels like they need to be stoic, sending out orders. So even if this is not your boss, this could be like a partner that you're with, and you could feel like, how do they feel about me? And I feel like this person doesn't really want to feel. Again, it's something tied up with the mum. This person feels like it's my duty to. It's more like obligation with this individual. There's a loyalty with this individual, though. They are loyal, but they're very detached. I'm hearing, I want my own space. Emotions get them uncomfortable. I feel like you could make this person feel uncomfortable. Why? Because this person may feel like there's some sort of deception here. Like, I'm hearing, I know what you want, but I'm not going to give it. Yeah, this person may feel like they have to control themselves because they feel like you come on very strong, and they could be married, they could be in a relationship, and they could feel like they don't want to do that. For some of you, that's for some of you, but for some of you, this individual feels like they will rather be alone with the King of Swords. It's like they shun from showing any type of emotion. How do they feel? For some of you, this person feels like they're not going to cheat, they're not going to go anywhere, but they don't know how to relax, they don't know how to let loose. Oh, wow, in a relationship. Okay, how do they feel? Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, how does this person feel? For some of you, this person's a father, and they feel like they can't give you what you deserve and desire because their children are the main focus of their life. So they could have children that are young, and these children need their attention, and they may feel like they can't give you the attention that you deserve because they could have children with someone else. For others of you, I feel like this person may not want to have children. They want a commitment, but they may feel like if you were to, because they could be starting out in their career, or they could be in a position which needs their attention, and focus. And they may feel like if we throw children into the mix of this, it's going to cause a lot of problems. Maybe some of you just got married to this individual, and they may feel like, let's just enjoy our marriage and let's not include children as yet, because children could be a huge focus. I feel like I'm speaking to like 3 different groups. For others of you, this person feels like their children need their attention, so I can't focus on the emotional side to me or give you any of that emotion because my focus is on my children. I'm dutiful, I'm loyal. However, yeah, how does this person feel about you? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So this person's holding on to the past. I feel like this person is haunted by 2 or 3 partners. And this is what's preventing them from opening up to you. They feel as if I feel personally this individual's past relationships have an effect on your relationship in the now. They have not healed from their past relationship or relationships. And it's affecting the situation with you. It's like they don't have any time for you because they're still sad about something that happened in the past. It still haunts them, whether or not they are aware of it, because this could be subconscious. It haunts them and they have not released or healed from the past. And this is what makes them in this stoic energy of being quite stern, maybe stern with you, cold, distant, aloof, and unwilling to commit. For some of you, this person's unwilling to commit. For some of you, you are married to this person, but they feel like you guys should just wait a bit in regards to having children. But for others of you, this person feels like they can't give their all to you emotionally. They can't give you that commitment that they feel that you want because they haven't healed. And I don't feel like they're tying it in with what happened to them in the past. But there's an energy of this person disregarding your emotions and your feelings because their feelings and emotions were disregarded. And it's almost as if they are recycling what happened to them and projecting it onto you because they haven't healed from it. Because their emotions and feelings were not taken seriously or they were disregarded. And there's an energy of a lack of trust that this person has going into relationships anyway. So they feel like they need to be in this energy of being self-protective, like, no, I'm not giving my heart, I'm not giving commitment, this person sits on the side. For others of you, this individual sees you as someone that is very playful and like I don't know, it's like you bring out the child in them. It's what I'm picking up. All right. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this is getting a bit more lighter, thank gosh. All right. For some of you, please take what resonates. This individual wants to actually make the effort because they do feel like they have been a bit harsh with you. They feel as if you deserve more. And I'm hearing, teach me how to do this thing called love, because maybe in the past they made the effort with the wrong person and it didn't end well. And I feel like they want to actually make the effort. They feel like you made the effort, but they just feel uncomfortable with emotions. That uncomfortability does come up here, but they know that they should actually make the effort. For others of you, I feel like great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This person feels like you do actually make the effort for them, but they're not there emotionally. Like, they don't feel a connection. They don't allow themselves to feel. I'm speaking to 3 different groups. Please take what resonates. So if you know pile number 2, you've been dealing with someone that you've been trying to make the effort with, you've been trying to give hints and signs that you like them, but they're not budging, they're not moving, then this person is coming through to say that they don't feel that connection with you, that type of connection. Because for some of you, they could be married already. They could be in a commitment. And they may see you as a friend, is what I'm picking up. They could just see you as a friend. That's for only a small few of you. But for some of you, I feel like this person and yourself are in a relationship already. And this person, I'm hearing like, you need to teach me, because I'm being out. It's not like they've been out of the game for a long time, but it's more like, I need to learn. I need to learn you. I need to learn you. This person wants to learn you. They want to learn how to love you. And for others of you, this person still wants to make the effort. To me, it's like they may want to try and have a child with you. They feel like it could be the wrong time, though, because they are maybe trying to establish themselves in their career, or they are thinking we may not be able to afford children, but they feel like you may really want a child, so I will do what needs to be done to make you happy. But this could be done half-heartedly as well, because there is a fear of, are we going to have enough? Are we going to have enough money? You know, but they are willing to make an effort. For others of you, this person feels like they may need to make more of an effort in the areas of focusing on their children. Or this person feels as if they have been focusing on other areas of their life, and they want to make an effort with you. Like, yes, they got children, but they may feel like they have not prioritized you at all, and they realize, you know what, whoa, how can I have not have, made the effort with my pile number 2? And for others of you, this person feels as if this is a friendship, and they know that you may be trying to make an effort, but they feel like, because we've got this card, unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this person feels like, for some of you, I'm hearing that you don't like them. They don't feel like you like them. They feel like your thoughts are elsewhere, like you're not attracted to them. You don't think that they are your type. For others of you, you know what I mentioned before, like this person may just see you as a friend, okay? Because with the 1 and 8 is 9, like I don't have feelings there. 9 talks about ending, so there's like more of a maternal, more of like a family. They may see you as like a family member. And for some of you, you could be clicking on to see how your family member feels about you. This could be like a mother. I'm picking up a lot. I'm picking up like it could be a partner. For some of you, it could be a boss. For some of you, it could be a family member, like a mother or something like this for this one. Or an uncle or a father is what I'm picking up. Yeah, it could be a father, because maybe for some of you, your father has remarried, they've got new children, and you're thinking like, what does that leave me and my siblings now, and your father wants to make that effort. For others of you, this could be like a crush or someone that you fancy, and they could just be looking at you like you're a family member. Like they see you as like a family member. They see you as a friend. You know, they are fond of you, but they don't see you in that light with the unrequited love. They have fun with you, you know, they feel like they can be goofy with you, but they may feel like, oh, it's just like, you know, a cousin or a sister or something like this, or a brother. And for others of you, this person is coming through to say that, you know, yeah, the chemistry has been off because their mind has been elsewhere. And they may feel that, they may understand if you feel like they may feel that, okay, how can I put it? They understand if you feel like they don't find you attractive, which is not the truth. It's just that they are very focused on, this is for some of you that are in this connection right now. And, you know, it's established that there is an attraction between the two of you because you are together, right? And you are getting on. Okay, you may have your mishaps, but there is an attraction. You know, this person feels like you feel like they don't find you attractive, and they do. But they are just focused on their money and making it in this world, and they do want to actually make an effort, and they understand that their energy does ebb and flow, like their, you know, their emotions do go up and down. Like one minute they could be all in, next minute they want their own space, and that's what they're coming through to say as well. But it doesn't mean that I don't find you attractive. We've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this individual, feels like you could be of a different cultural background to this individual. You don't have to be, but I'm getting Sagittarius energy. This is like Sagittarius's rule the ninth house, which talks about higher learning. So I feel like this person feels like you're teaching them, and this is a connection whereby they are learning through interacting with you. They're learning a lot, and they see it as one whereby it's spiritual in a sense, but they could be getting, you know, they could be getting the emotions tied up with other things that it could not be. Like maybe this person may feel like, okay, because I feel this connection to this person, that means that we should date or we should be together, when in actual fact maybe this person is here to teach you something to help you to evolve, and it could be a past life connection whereby you were family in a past life, and in this life you are family, but this person could be taking it in the wrong way. It could be something like that is what I'm picking up with religious factors. So this person feels like, yeah, we are the same. You know, for some of you, you don't come from the same background, and they're learning from you about not coming from the same background. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual paths. Yeah, I feel like this individual could, you know, they're looking at you different because maybe in the past they just assumed that people that maybe come from your background or act the way you do, look the way you do, work was a specific way, but they were supposed to interact with you to see the beauty of you regardless of your background or gender or something like this is what I'm picking up. And they're falling in love with the soul of you is what I'm picking up here. You know, for some, I'm getting a lot of messages. For some of you, this is a person that is very fixated on you, and they cannot understand this connection, but they feel like you don't look at them in that way with the unrequited love card, because you could already be in a relationship, you see. You could already be in a connection, you got children, you're happily married, or you settle down, but this person feels like there's something special about this connection. And for some of you, this person wants to heal this connection with you. Okay, let's see. They feel like you could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, so this person may feel because I'm getting a lot of messages here. For some of you, this person may feel like you could actually be the one, but I need to work on. I know there's something off about me. I'm not showing as much as I could actually show. Because every time they feel like they want to dive in deep with you, the past keeps creeping back up on them. And it makes them take two steps back. And they know deep down it's not fair for you, because you are not the people from the past, and that indicates to them that they need to heal the past, because it's like you're having to pay the price for what was done to them in the past, which is not fair. I'm hearing they're working on it. They're working on it. They're going to make an effort with you, maybe take you out, want to spend time with you. For others of you, if this is a family member, or if this is someone that feels like there's more to this connection, but deep down they feel like you don't look at them in the same way. They feel as if there's unrequited love. They feel like it's one-sided. They feel like they like you more than you like them. They also feel like you don't see them in that way. For others of you, this person may just feel like, I wish I met you before. Or even if this person is acting quite detached with you and you're in a relationship with them, this person does feel like you could be the one. But I'm hearing you got to teach me how to do this, baby, because I don't know how to do this love thing, because I've been hurt so much times in the past and I ain't about to get hurt again. They do feel a lot of chemistry with you. It's what I'm picking up. And for some of you that are in, if you're in a relationship with this person does feel a lot of chemistry for you. And if it's like a father trying to come through, they're trying to say like, yeah, the person I met, they are the one. And look, the children card, but I'm still dedicated and committed to you and your sibling or your siblings. I don't want you to think that just because I've met someone new, I don't want to be with you anymore, and you and your brother anymore. Do you know what I mean? Or your sister. And for others of you, this person feels like they have so much chemistry with you. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. They feel magnetically drawn to you, but they just feel as if you don't see them in that way. They feel like you see them as someone that's immature. They feel like you could be the one, but they know deep down, if they're really honest and true with themselves, that maybe you're interested in someone else. Maybe you like older women or older men. Maybe you like people that don't look like them, or people that are more mature. There's something here where they know on a spiritual level, on a, their higher self knows that it can never happen. But this is a fantasy. There's a crush here. It's what I'm picking up. Let's see what they want to say. All right. I didn't mean to come on strong. I don't know what I want. I'm not the person you should be falling for. I'll end up hurting you. I don't look at relationships like you or others do. Number 26. So you could be 26 or they could be 26. 2 and 6 is 8. They could be a Capricorn or you could be a Capricorn. So this did come through before, that this person, they don't know how to operate in relationships. They want to be, they are loyal and they want to be in partnerships, but there is a side to them where they want to be single because they are just fearful that they're going to F things up, because they know that their way of being should be someone that is on their own, because it's saying, I didn't mean to come on strong. So maybe this person was quite cold and it said, I'm not the person you should be falling for, because they know that you are more heart-centered and open and affectionate, and is a part of them that doesn't feel deserving of love, which isn't true. Again, it's tied in with the mother. They feel like they're going to end up hurting you, and they don't look at relationships the way they feel like other people do. That's why they want you to teach them. And I'm not saying you have to teach them, but if they had it their way, they will just be, I'm hearing, single and alone forever. But then at the same time, they do crave connection. But when they're in a connection, it's like they feel stagnant and stifled. They feel stuck. They feel trapped when they're in a relationship. I've been playing games with you. I did not want you to get too comfortable with me, so I turned my attention towards others to make you doubt your significance to me. They mean nothing. It meant nothing. They are easy. I'm not interested. I'm interested in you, but I'm not sure if you still have interest in me because of my ways and games. I am insecure. I do not deserve you. I do want you, but I have a lot to work through and sort out. I need time and space. Forgive me. Number 5. So this person's been trying to get you jealous with other people. This person's been flirting with other people to try and get you jealous. Because they feel like you don't like them. And they want to get a reaction. They feel like you don't find them attractive. So they're trying to make you look at them as desirable. Especially the ones that they know that you don't like them. So if you know that this person is trying to get your attention by like talking to other girls or guys, it's just so you can, they want to get you jealous. They want you to see them as desirable. Like, you've got to fight over me. Look how much girls that, it's that type of thing. But it's all insecurity because they know deep down that you don't look at them in that way. So they're trying to make other people, make them appear as desirable in your eyes so that you want them, and they're saying that those other people don't even mean anything to me. You're the real prize. You're the real person that I want. And this could also ring true to the person that you're with as well, because even though they've got that detached way to them, they could have tried to push you away by flirting with other people or making it seem like other people are interested in them, because they've been very childish, but they have been playing games, and it's because of their insecurity. We've got, can we just lay together and talk? Talking with you is so therapeutic. I love hearing about your plans, your days, your ideas. You inspire me. You're like my best friend. It's so surreal what we're developing together. I'm still shy around you. I just want to be close to you. I look forward to your phone calls. You always excite me. Number 44. So you could be 44, they could be 44. Or the number 8 could be of significance. Again, Capricorn energy or Taurus energy. So this person enjoys conversing with you. They love hearing about your goals and your plans. They actually look forward to hearing from you. And I'm picking up that this individual sees you as their best friend. So this person could be a friend that has feelings for you, but they know deep down you don't look at them in that way. But they're very fond of you. And I feel like the friendship is getting lost in translation. They know on a subconscious level you may not, because you could be interested in other people or another person. You could be in a relationship and they just want your attention. And for some of you, I feel like if it is the person that you're dating, they actually do enjoy spending time with you. They may act like they want their own space, but they actually look forward to hearing what you have to say, what you're getting up to. If it's your father, for some of you, or uncle or something, they actually enjoy bonding with you, talking to you, because they feel like you're mentally on the same wavelength and they feel like you get on. So we've got 22. You mean the world to me. I love spending time with you. You're laid back, peaceful. You're laid back and peaceful. You're such a kind, genuine soul. I can stay with you for days, for hours, and never get bored. Are you even real? This person feels like they're in a dream when they're with you as well. And that actually scares this individual, because I feel like number 22 is 4 again. 4th house, Cancer. Yeah, there's something here about this person feeling taken care of, nurtured, comforted. They do see you as a good partner to be with. Like, you're very caring, like you got that protective energy. It's what's coming through. You mean the world to me. The world is a big, big planet. The shape is huge. So I feel like they feel an overwhelming gush of protection coming from you. It's like they feel like when they're in your presence, they're going to be nurtured, they're going to be protected, and they just love being in that bubble with you. They find you peaceful. They're very attracted to your soul, and they find you very healing. I could stay with you for days and hours. And if this is your father, they're coming through to say, you remind me so much of your mother. You're so kind, you're so caring, and how could you ever doubt that I would not want to have you in my life? Like, For some of you, you're my first child. And even though that's not really a thing, but it's like, we are so alike. Like, we get on, we get on, right? And I'll always be there for you. It's what they're coming through to say. And for some of you, if it's a partner that you're with right now, this person feels like, I know you're going to make a great mother. You're going to make a great mother. When the time's right, you are going to make a great mother. Let's see. So number 220. No one knows how I really feel for you. They don't understand. Why can't they see you are perfect for me? I know God gifted me to you. So this individual feels like they're wrestling. Okay, this is for some of you that are dealing with someone that could be, I'm hearing, in love with you, and the feelings are not mutual, right? Because number 2 is represented by the second house. And the second house, not in general, but like in this reading, the second house is ruled by Taurus. And Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet Venus. And Venus talks about our values, what we value, how we, pour into ourselves, etc. Money also. And Taurus, being ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty, does talk about, beauty, self-love, etc. And I feel like this person is in conflict with themselves because they feel like you are something unattainable, someone that they will never have, someone that they are in love with or they're falling in love with, someone that they want to invest in them, someone that they want to invest in, and someone who they would like to invest into them, but they feel like, Mario, they say you're just a friend. They feel like you just see them as just a friend, and they can't tell anyone how they feel because, again, you could be in a relationship already and they're a friend. So they feel like they can't tell you or anyone else. No one knows how I really feel for you. They don't understand. So they feel like even if people were to know, they wouldn't understand. Why can't they see that you are perfect for me? I know God gifted me to you. So they feel like you're their person. And this other person, if you're with them, they feel like, I wish I could be more open about how I feel. I feel hard. I feel like it's hard to express. Yeah, I got tongue tied there. I feel like it's hard to express how I feel about you. But if you knew the depth of how I feel about you, boy, but I can't articulate it in words. No one knows how I really feel for you. Not even you, pile number 2. I wish you could understand. Let's see, 38. You could be 38. They could be 38. 8, 9, 10, 11. 2. You're wasting your time with me. I make loving me hard because I don't even love me. You're too sweet for someone like me. I have childhood issues. My parents didn't even love me. So why do you? It's better if I'm alone. Don't love me. Walk away. Love yourself and save yourself from me. There's better out there. So this person's trying to push you away for some of you. I feel like with this person shutting down and being emotionally aloof and detached, there is instances where this person does actually want to be alone. And, when they're in that energy, they feel like relief. And that's not just with you, that's with a lot of people, right? That they've been in relationships in before, in the past, I should say. And because of this, it's caused a lot of breakdowns because they've been with people that feel like they are selfish because this person doesn't know how to do relationships. And this is not the type of person to, look at their patterns and think, okay, that didn't work out in the past. It's hard, but it's very important that when you break up with someone, that you do the healing and that you look at the role that you played in the relationship. I remember when I broke up with this person, one of the worst relationships I had actually, and I looked at my role and I thought to myself, okay, you were a little bit aggressive there, Alicia, but why were you aggressive? You have to confront these things, and it's embarrassing, it's uncomfortable, but in order to grow, one has to confront self, right? And I looked at the situation, I thought, okay, when he done that to me, I didn't like that, so then I reacted in an aggressive manner, and why did I allow for that to happen? Because it was a build up from that happening in the first place. So there were red flags already being shown. So why did I stay in that situation when there were red flags of disrespect anyway? Okay, what does that mean? Okay, I wasn't in my power. Okay, I didn't feel deserving. I felt I wasn't loving myself. For even, do you understand? It's like you go back and it's uncomfortable, but that's called shadow work, darling. Okay, but you look at the role that you played. Okay, the person could be an F boy or F girl, but what did you do as well, right? This person doesn't do that. Many of us don't really do that because it's uncomfortable, but this person doesn't do that. I don't feel. And they've gone into situations with people and it's broken down, and it could, like I said, it's tied to the mother, and it's due to the fact that they are not emotionally open, so they are seen as being emotionally selfish, and because of this, people either remove themselves or, there's a lot of arguments, madness, conflict, madness, and mayhem, and they don't understand it, and they just associate being in a relationship with either having to do something they're uncomfortable with, which is opening up, expressing emotions, which they get angry about, and then they shut down. And it's like, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to do that. You know what? I'm going to shut down. But then you can't really just shut down when you're in a relationship, because to be in a relationship, you have to share of self. And this is where it gets lost in translation with this individual. So they find themselves in relationships, but they don't open up and they shut down. But to be that way inclined, one has to be alone, no, or not in a relationship at all. And then when they're not in a relationship, they yearn for commitment. They yearn to be in a partnership, because this is a provider. This is someone that does want to settle down and have these nice things. And for some of you, if it's your father or an uncle or something like that, you may feel like they weren't like that with my mom. How come they're like this with this woman? You know, what is it about this woman that, they're being this way with, and they could be taking on this person's children. They could be stepkids involved. Okay, but your father or your uncle is coming through to say that you're still, you still got that bond. you know I've met this person, and they've healed an aspect to me which I didn't think would be healed. They've helped me to see my shadow ways, and I'm ready to grow. And they've made me see that I need to be more open with you. I need to be more open in general, because it's not benefiting me. And this person deep down doesn't feel loved, or that they're deserving of being loved. Again, I'm going to keep talking about the mother, so they need to heal their mother wounds as well. And subconsciously, because they may not have felt loved by their mother, they feel uncomfortable when someone is showing love. It's like, my mom didn't even show me love, so why are you showing me love? Oh, this is weird. I've been out with a guy like that before. I had major mother wounds. Red flag. And I will say, not everyone's going to get on with their mum, but really look at how someone gets on with their mum, because it really does ring true to how things could play out with you and them in the relationship. I went out with a guy and had children with him, actually. Got two children with him, beautiful children. And he and his mum just don't get on. So when I got with him, his behavior was very strange. I'm complaining to her about the behavior, and I was young. I was like, what, 16, 18, all them crazy ages, young. And I got with him when I was 16, had my first child when I was 18, my second child when I was 25, and I'm complaining to this woman all the time, and she's like, yeah, 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 yeah. Come to find out, they're in cahoots trying to come up against me, and they didn't get on. And because he was so disrespectful to her, it you know that's why he was like that towards me. I thought I was dealing with a normal human being, telling her, your son done this and he done that and he came late and he didn't do this, he didn't. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna have a word with him. And they didn't get on. So it's like, I should have saw the signs, but I was young when I got with him. I was 16. And there was another partner I had, and he had major mummy issues. Like, his mum didn't raise him. He was raised by his grandma, and he had this hole, this void, and I just felt like he was just draining me energetically. Before I even learned about chakras and stuff like that, he was draining my sacral chakra, like always demanding things from me. And then once, I remember I was at work and he kept calling me, and then he was like, oh, you're just like, he wanted me to do something while I'm in the middle of work. I was actually working in Wembley Stadium and I was doing a Rihanna concert. I was a stewardess doing a Rihanna concert, and that guy kept calling me. He called me like 15 times. And I was working with this guy, because you're supposed to work in peers, right? And the guy's looking at me like, because the guy was telling me about his crazy ex that he was trying to get away from. And this guy just kept calling me, and I was so embarrassed. And then he's like, your partner's a bit much, in it. That's what I was like. I was so embarrassed. And he's on the phone. I'm hungry, and you're not helping me with food, and you're just as bad as my mum. So he was trying to use trigger words, because obviously at the time I was like, if he says like, if he said jump, I'll be like, how high? That's how low in self love I was at the time, right? And I was like, you're trying to make me pay for what your mum did to you. He was the actual reason why I started this channel in the first place, because I realized that he was actually a narcissist. You know what I mean? And that's why I created this channel. But I'm just saying that to say this. Some people don't feel lovable, and because they don't feel lovable, they punish you for loving them, or they push you away, one of the two. And I feel like this person is in that energy, because it's saying, you're wasting your time with me. I make loving me hard, because they don't feel like they're lovable. They look, it's like this person has this view of love, like they look at other people and think, okay, that person, I could see why women will fall for Idris Elba. I could see why women will fall for Usher. Usher with his cherries. Don't let me even go start on that, right? I could see why people fall for, Chris Brown or whatever. I know he's in the press at the moment. I hope he's okay, and I hope it's not true. But this is the type of person that does that. But when it comes to them, anyway, when it comes to them, it they just don't see themselves in a good light. So that when you are coming towards them, treating them like a human being, it's like, me? What you talking to me? It's very weird, this is what I'm picking up with this person. I don't feel like they got praised a lot when they were growing up, or when they were in relationships. I feel as if maybe they were with partners that made them feel less than, and they just learnt to shut down. And for some of you, if this is a person that's a crush, this person is coming through to say that they're not loyal. Like they just want to be with someone. They just want to be with someone. They seek validation outwardly from a lot of different people. But they feel like you are someone that they have to conquer. That they want people to fancy them. And they feel like you're someone that's hard to conquer. You could be hard to conquer because, again, you may not find them attractive not to say they're not, but you may not be attracted to them. You could be in a relationship already, or you just see them as a friend. But they just see you as, and I feel like the more you're in that energy of just like not giving into them and stuff, it makes them want you more. It's like, don't you see me? But they're saying, their higher self is saying that I'll make loving you hard. Like this person is coming through to say they'll be hard work. And they see you as sweet, and it's like they want to taint you. It's what I'm picking up. And for others of you, this individual feels like, thank you for sticking around. But boy, I know I'm hard work. And I won't blame you for walking away. So let's see their next actions. Okay, let's see their next actions. Okay, so we've got the Page of Cups. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could be a Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. We do actually have Taurus here. Capricorn, Gemini, Capricorn again. And I gain star signs from these cards as well. Maybe Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, Aries, the chemistry card, Libra, Capricorn again. You could be this sign, this person could be that sign, Sagittarius, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini again. So this individual, their next actions is to be very playful, is to be very jovial towards you. with the Page of Cups card that's hidden. I don't know where it is now. Okay, here he is. Okay, so we have young woman to 25 years, basic good news. So this person may want to give you some good news, you know, may want to, tell a joke, may want to be, if it's in regards to the person that you're dating, this person's going to make an effort. They may want to take you out because the Page of Cups to me is Piscean energy and it's Neptunian, it's romantic. It's, I'm hearing fantasy, like it's one-on-one time. Like maybe they may want to take you to a bar. Remember, they want to make an effort with you. They may want to take you to the movies, to the cinema, something very Neptunian, a concert where they're playing music is what I'm picking up. Have that one-on-one time where things are very, I'm hearing like, I don't know why I'm hearing ethereal. They may want to go swimming with you for some of you, but I feel like they may want to get you a drink. They may want to buy you a drink. They want to make an actual effort with you to show you that, what, I do actually care for you. Look, see, I'm making an effort. For others of you, this person may want you to gift to them. They may want to joke around with you. They may want to, just be playful with you, is what I'm picking up. Or they may want you to do that to them, to be playful, to make an effort with them. They may want you to give them attention, and they may want you to flirt with them, is what I'm picking up. Or they may be in that energy towards you to be very flirtatious and very open and jokey, is what I'm picking up. Very lighthearted. Because especially if you were dealing with this person, I feel like they know that they've been very closed off emotionally. And they, it's like subconsciously they feel like, I don't want to lose this, but if I keep being in this energy, I could actually lose this. And that's not what I want. But I feel like this individual, if you're not dealing with this person, and for some of you, this person may want to try for a baby. If you're in a relationship, at first it's like, I don't think this is the right time. Because maybe this person is climbing up the career ladder, or they could be, they're climbing up the career ladder, or they could be at a time in their life whereby they could be in a position of power, and they could be thinking the time is now. Like, when is the right time? Do you know what I mean? So they could actually want to try for a baby. For others of you, if it's like a father figure or something, they may want you to like meet your step siblings or something. And for others of you, if it's a person that has a crush on you, they may want to flirt with you some more and they want you to flirt with them. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm also picking up if it's a person that feels like you have feelings for them, and they may look at you like, and I'm saying this lightly, I don't want to upset anyone, they may look at you, what resonates, right? It's for a tiny 5%, maybe 2% of you. They may see you as like a family member or a friend. They may not want you to flirt with them anymore. We got the 7 of Wands, or this person may not be open towards you because they may feel like, I'm leading this person on. I don't want to lead this person on. They may put up boundaries, is what I'm picking up with the 7 of Wands. Frustrations, you are able to overcome your frustrations. You are on top of the situation. So they may feel like, I'm hearing the word volatile. Their next actions could be volatile if you try and flirt with them, is what I'm picking up. Like, very defensive. Could be quite rude as well. Something around that. For others of you, I am picking up that this person could actually put a pause and a halt on maybe trying for a child, because again, it's coming through like this is not the right time. And they could also, for some of you, put a pause on being more playful, because they may feel like it's not me, it's not me. Like it's almost like they know they have to change, but they will still be like in the energy of like, no, I can't, type of thing. All right, so we've got Four of Cups. Money fluctuations, being offered something you may not want. So yeah, I feel like this person, if it is in regards to you, both of me speaking about having a child, etc., then this person is focused on their money and they feel like, nah, this is not the right time. For some of you, this person's got children already. They may not want any more children, or they may not want children, or they may be thinking about their career. For others of you, I feel like for that small percent of you, this individual may feel as if they need to have boundaries, because they may not want you to think that they are interested in you in that way, because it's the energy of them looking at you as a family member. Or for some of you, if this individual feels like you're not interested in them, they may stop flirting with you because they may feel like you don't find them attractive in that way and you don't want them. So they will put a stop to this. Maybe in the 7th month, maybe in July or something. That could be a thing. Or the next 4th month, or the 4th of a month. They because it says something you may not want. So they may feel like you don't want them. So they are going to stop flirting with you, because they're going to think that you're uncomfortable with it, or your energy's changing. We've got Ace of Cups. So I'm thinking, this is just giving me baby, baby, baby. For some of you, please take what resonates. If you know you and your partner have been actively trying for a child, then this person is going to come through with wanting to be on the same page with trying for this child. They're going to be very determined to impregnate you. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. I also feel for some of you, this person is going to unleash some sort of pent-up emotions in regards to, again, this person's going to try and impregnate you. So there's going to be a trying for a child with you. That's going to be their aim, because there's different groups I'm speaking to, but for some of you, this energy is like, when there's no right time. I need to make more of an effort. And during the act of lovemaking, you may find out that you're actually pregnant. But I feel like it's going to be intentional. Because this individual knows this is something that you both want anyway. And maybe when you spoke about it in the past, it was a lot of disagreements, but it feels like a personal, doesn't it? If you do want a personal, please email me. My email information is in the description box in my other videos. I'll put it up soon. But I feel like this person is going to have the intention of trying to impregnate you. Security, helping hand. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this individual, even if they know that you're not attracted to them, they want to be this individual wants to sleep with you. So they may try and get an opportunity to be alone with you. They may try and come on to you, but because they see you as very defensive, so they're going to try and seduce you with the helping hand card. Security, helping hand. But we've got the Ten of Swords. They won't do it. This is a thought that they're going to have in their head. Or they may try and do it, but I feel like they're not going to do it because they feel like you're not going to be reciprocal. Because we've got Ten of Swords, death or ending of a situation or relationship. They feel like if they try and... Okay, for some of you, if this individual has a crush on you, you don't want them, right? Especially for my males. Because I thought of something when I looked at this card. they're gonna try and make a move to you, but they feel like if they do it, this is a fantasy. If they do it, it's gonna be the end of the friendship, and you're not gonna look at them in the you're gonna look at them in disgust. So this is something that they're gonna want to do, but they're gonna put it out of their head because they just know the reaction that's gonna come with it, and that reaction may be, and it could be for you, even if you're a female. You know, they just know that you're going to be very defensive and, like the card suggests, something you may not want. But this is something that they're going to want, but they are not going to take action with it because they are fearing the humiliation. So they're going to take an L on it. They're going to take an L on it. Yeah. For others of you, I feel like, because I keep getting try for this person's going to be wishy-washy with you. For some of you, like, let's try for the baby. No, let's not. Because look, it's like, okay, let's try for this. Let's do this. Then it's like, no, 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 wait. I'm not sure. Okay, let's try. No, 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 no. For some of you, this could be your father saying that we're not having any new children, them and their new partner. This could have been a fear for some of you, like, oh, you're going to have a new child with this new partner. Where does that leave me and my siblings? Regardless of your age, and they're saying they're not thinking of having any new children because maybe your father may have married someone very young, maybe your age or something. And this is like, oh, this is uncomfortable. This is weird. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, you might be thinking, oh, my days, like, what if my dad does have another baby? Or maybe your mum's married someone and you're thinking, I don't want any more siblings. I don't want any more siblings. And they're coming through to say no, they're not going to have any more children. And for some of you, again, there's a wishy-washy energy of like, shall we, shan't we, shall we, shan't we? Okay, 7 of Cups. Okay, all that glitters is not gold. Look beyond the clouds. Money improvements. What's their next actions? Yeah, I feel like this person's going to be quite scattered, not really knowing what they want, not feeling quite grounded. And that's the thing. They know that there's a lot that they need to work through. This person could be indulging in the senses as well, and it clouds their judgment. It clouds their mind as well. When they're in this energy, this is when they start like fantasizing, but they're not going to try and make their fantasies become a reality because it's like wishful thinking. Oh, I love to get part two, me and part two intertwined. Like they do fantasize about it, but they know in reality that it's not going to happen, especially if you don't find this person, attractive in that way, like in a relationship sense, because it's very one-sided. So this is why they fantasize, and they may drown themselves in alcohol and just feel, oh God, I wish, you know what I mean? Like it's that type of energy. It's like, yeah, but there's nothing I can do about it type of thing. So they will fantasize, but they may not take action. For others of you, if it is a romantic partner that you're with now, I feel like this card, the 7 of Cups, it's like this person's going to be searching for something to criticize about the connection. All that glitters is not gold. Look beyond the clouds. Money improvement. This person's going to be very focused on their money. They're not going to be focused on, this person doesn't get swept away by romance. So it's like, okay, the minute they feel like they're going to be, I feel like this person is slightly being swept away. And then it's like, no, I've got to focus on the practical and the mundane. It's that type of thing. They don't allow themselves to be swept away, is what I'm picking up. It's like they don't allow themselves to experience joy, and they don't let loose. They don't express themselves. They don't want to get lost in their emotions because they feel like it's dangerous to do so. So they'll hold back. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Wands, speedy news or situation coming, arrows of love. So this person is intending to message you, is what I'm picking up. I know I'm hearing date. This person wants to go out on a date with you. They want to start dating again. Uh, they may want to go out for a drink with you, but I feel like with this Eight of Wands, speedy news, this person may text you in the next 8 hours, 8 days, or the 8th month. And I feel like this person, their intention is to move towards you and continue to have open communication with you. It's like that's their way of being more forthcoming. So that's their way of making an effort. They want to have some sort of open dialogue with you. So, for instance, if you were the person that's always texting them first or phoning, they're going to take initiative in that respect, as opposed to showcasing their emotions. Like, and for some of you, I feel like they could be more romantic in their messages towards you. They're going to be more flirtatious, more romantic. That's their way of like slowly creeping into making an effort. You know, I feel like they're going to be more romantic. They could start sending you songs, is what I'm picking up. They may start singing to you. They're going to be very flirtatious in their messages towards you. Again, this person's still going to be flirting with you. So even if you're with this partner now, they're going to be more flirtatious with you, sending you songs, sending you love messages, sending you poems that they made up themselves. Very sweet. For others of you, I feel like this person will still, like, if it's a person that you're not really feeling, they will flirt with you because you are their fantasy. For others of you, I feel as if it's like a father or uncle or something, then they still want to keep that connection going. Like, you may feel like, oh, now you're married now, dad or uncle, you don't have time for me. No, they're still going to show you, like, you know, podcasts that they're listening to, or songs that, you know, you both used to listen to, or films that you should watch, or something like that. They're still going to want to have like discussions about things that you both used to talk about. All right, so what's this person's intentions? Okay, so we got the Eight of Cups. So we have money problems, turning your back and walking away, knowing nothing more can be done. So I feel like if it's an individual that sees you as a friend, they'll be turning their back. Like, if you flirt with this person or something like that, this person is going to be quite defensive and they will turn their back on that. And I don't feel like they're subconsciously understanding why they're doing it, but it's like they're going to be guided to move away from this situation because it's not going to be aligned with them. And they won't be in their truth to engage in it, if that makes sense. For others of you, and that's not to say there's anything wrong with you, because there's not, but maybe, again, this person, they could see you as a friend, or they could be in a relationship already, or they could be going through some sort of dark night of the soul, is what I'm picking up. And their mind is not even on a relationship or something like this. And they will feel like, to respect the situation, I need to walk away from this. I feel for some of you, there is an energy of this individual still being quite emotionally distant, or walking away from some sort of past hurts. This is a Saturn in Pisces card, and Saturn is actually transiting Pisces, coming out next year. So this person is going to be doing some sort of deep healing. This person could be a Pisces. You could be a Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. But this person's going to be walking away. I feel like this person's going to go through some sort of dark night of the soul. They're going to start doing some clearing out. And that could also suggest that they're going to be moving away from certain thought patterns. This could span over 8 months. It could take longer. But they're going to be moving away from some sort of pain that they've been carrying, some sort of heaviness, some sort of darkness that they've been passing through. And maybe, hopefully, moving away from these three exes, these three particular exes that are haunting your person. Okay. And I feel like they're going to lay these exes or lay this situation to rest, because it has been keeping them stagnant and stuck in regards to not moving forward with you and opening up emotionally. And it's almost like they are aware that your patience is running quite thin. And they are going to fear that if they don't make a change, you're going to leave them. So they're going to be leaving the past behind, letting go of this baggage. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Cups. They could be working through their mother issues. We've got woman over 25 years, blue eyes, fair or brown hair, soft, gentle, motherly, yeah. They're going to be, if they've got a toxic mum, they're going to be walking away from this toxic mum, because this person could have a toxic mum. And the toxic mum is keeping them trapped, bounded, and in guilt. So they could have like a controlling mum that is controlling the situation without you realizing. Or they're going to come to some sort of conclusion that the reason why they've been in this energy is because of a mother figure, and that they've been punishing you for how they were treated in the past. So they're going to be making peace with this mother. They may not express this to you in words. This is going to be done privately or with a therapist. I feel more so privately. They could go near the sea, because the sea is very healing. The sea is very healing. Watching the waves crash back and forth, and you're manifesting what you want to rid of, and you're watching those waves go back and forth. It cleanses. I mean, it could be different for different people, but it worked for me. So I feel like this person could go near the sea, and they could be releasing something for good. Thoughts, feelings. They could write a letter and throw it in the sea. Or I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying. You know, I'm not promoting pollution, but I'm just saying, like, there's something about the sea, them cleansing, them purging some sort of mother wound and laying it to rest for good. Because they will start to, or they're connecting the dots now, that the reason why they act the way they do in relationships is because of something from the past that is tied with the mother. And they fear that if they continue in this way, they're going to end up alone. And yes, they do like their own space, but they don't want to be alone. They actually enjoy this connection with you. Now, for some of you, if this individual is very persistent in regards to you, they may try and come across as the Queen of Cups, whether it's a male or female. They may try and come across as compassionate, as loving, as kind, and, you know, warm and stuff like that, because they can sense that they may fear that you're going to walk away, or they can sense or see or something like that. So they may try and approach you in a very compassionate, warm, gentle, kind, balanced and harmonious way. But they will accept eventually that you may just see them as family, you know. And yeah, not to say there won't be jealousy, you know, because you could be in a partnership already, you could be in a relationship, and they see with jealousy. But there's the energy of them just accepting that, okay, I'll just love you from afar then, you know. But they will still have this strong emotion towards you, these strong feelings. They will have these strong feelings towards you. Money restrictions, testing the waters. There's something to do with money and waters. So they're attached. This person could be attached to you through money. And they could use that as some sort of manipulation or something like this. Or they could try and brag about how much money they have to try and soften your to let down your barriers, basically, so that you could see them as established, so that you could see them as a good suitor. So this person's, I feel like they're going to be in emotionally and manipulative energy. They could be talking about their wealth and the type of lifestyle that they have, so that you let down your guard to them, because they see you as their soulmate, even though they may feel like yeah. So again, see, the Seven of Cups, this does talk about manipulation. They could be, I feel like if you don't like this person, you need to make strong boundaries, because this person could be using manipulation tools to, I had this in pile number one as well, to get you to see them. It's like, this is like glamour magic for me. They may want you to see them in a specific way. So it could be someone that knows deep down you don't like them, but they could be saying like, yeah, because I live in this 10-bedroom house and I make such and such money. So to make you think that if you got with them, then you're going to be living a certain lifestyle. You're going to be living the soft life or something like this. It could be true. They could live in a 10-bedroom house and stuff like that. But the bottom line is, you are not attracted to this person, but they're going to be throwing things your way and making out that their life is a certain way. And, well, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want that. It's that type of thing like that. So you got to be strong in your spot and not allow this person to see any insecurities within you, because they'll play on it. Because this person is obsessed with you. This person, I feel like they're in love with you in their own weird way, but not to say they're weird for loving you, but I just feel like the tactics that they're going to use, it's like they know deep down nothing's going to happen. You're in a relationship already, or they're not your type, but they're still going to try. So they're going to be flinging all these different, coming at different angles to try and get your attention. But they will see you as a mirage, like something they cannot grasp. Very Neptunian. And it's going to make, this is the type of person that if you don't want them, they try harder. Because it's like to prove to themselves, like, I am attractive, and I don't know what it is, but it's just weird. But I feel like you're going to be a mystery to this person. They're going to be chasing you for a while. This is the type of person that will be obsessed with you as well. And stalk your relationship. So if you don't want that, then make sure you put cameras up, take precautions. Yeah. This person wants happily ever after with you. For some of you, okay, let's move out of that energy. For those of you that are with this individual, this person is willing. They're willing to have that happily ever after with you, to settle down, to marry, or to renew your vows, or to make this relationship work. They are very loyal to you, with the two dogs there. Very, very loyal. They don't want to see you move on with someone else, For some of you, if you are not with this person watches, or they may know of the fact that you're with someone else. And I did pick up Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius. I feel like this person we've got money restrictions, testing the waters, For some of you, it could be an ex-partner that you don't want. So they could be holding back money from you. Could be the father of some of your children or child. Struggling to say that for some reason. And they could be restricting money because they are, or they could actually start restricting money because they're jealous that you're in a new relationship. Money could start disappearing. They won't give you your money because they're jealous that you're in a new relationship. Or for some of you, you could be pregnant for someone else and they're very jealous of this. Wow. Okay, there's another thing coming through here. For some of you, I feel like this person is very angry that you walked away and that you've moved on. So there's an obsession with who are you with. So this person may want to find out who has your heart. Who is this Queen of Cups? Because they may, or this King of Cups. Please take what resonates. There's a energy of them wanting to figure this out. Ninth house energy, higher studies, travel. Third eye. Yeah, this person could have spiritual gifts, so they could be trying to figure out, if you don't want me, who's it that you want? So their mission could be trying to find out who you're with, who you have feelings for. Because they feel a connection with you. I'm hearing, but eventually they'll walk away and leave you alone. But for those of you that, if you are thinking about a father figure. I feel like your father's going to want you to meet this person, this new partner, invite you to the home and, you know, integrate you and want you to feel comfortable. And yeah, that's their plan. Want you to spend Christmas with them as well. Maybe Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. They want to balance out this actual situation with you. You know, for some of you, your father or uncle, they could live abroad. They may want to fly you out, or they may want to fly in to come and visit you. But they want you to know that, you know, we still have that connection. We still have that bond. You're still special to me just because other things are going on in my life and I've married or I've moved on. We still, you know, you can call me at any time. I'm always going to be here. And if you are in a situation whereby you and this individual, you just don't understand their behavior, you know, this person is willing to put down some ground roots and make it work. They want to appear more balanced. They want to heal this connection because they do feel a soulmate connection with you. Yes, there's differences, but the very differences between the two of you is what makes them love you. You know, they may try and do different jobs because they are going to want to serve you. They're going to want to take care of you. They are going to want to provide for you. So that's them making an effort. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. That was a long reading. I'm going to take a short break and I will be back with pile number 3. Now, if you listen to this at any time after, you may want to listen to this video in chunks because I did say it's going to be in depth. I did say that at the beginning with pile number 1. I did say that. So, because I was looking back on my old videos and I was like, wow, I used to really go in and I want to bring some of that flavor back. Obviously, we're in a new time. I started this channel when did I start this channel? 2017 or something. So obviously you evolve, you change, you encounter many different experiences that we as a collective do, you know, experience. So then these experiences come out in the reading. But my style of reading, like from back in the day, I loved it. I loved it. So I'm trying to incorporate that again. I'll be with you in a bit. I'm going to put the heater on because it's getting a little bit cold. Oh. Make myself a cup of tea as well. Alright, pile number 3. Thank you for being so patient. Hello, Onyx. How are you? I didn't even know you were there. I didn't even know you were there. That's family cat. Hello, Onyx. I didn't even know you were there all this time. Alright, let's move on to pile number 3. How does your person feel about you, pile number 3? And what are their next actions? And what do they want to say to you? Let's see. Okay, so we've got the Fool card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could be an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. You actually chose the Tiger's Eye, right? So Tiger's Eye is a repellent for negative energy. So I feel like there's 2 things that's come to mind. Pile number 3, free. that's a thing as well. Could be free energies involved in this situation. It could be a third party situation. People could be trying to get involved in this connection with you and this individual. In it, Onyx. Onyx is just looking at me. Onyx is on it. Onyx is on it. All right. So I feel like this individual wants to repel any type of interferences that could be occurring in your connection with each other, or Spirit is saying there's a need to repel, because for some of you, I'm looking at the word warrior. This person could fear that you think that they are third parties in the connection, and that you're worried that there's interferences. I'm hearing it's not the case, it's not true. But this Tiger's Eye, I feel also this person may feel like they're too toxic to be around you, and you need to rid yourself of them. Or they may feel like you're toxic to be around, and they may need to rid your energy off them. They need to move away from you, is what I'm picking up. But I'm also hearing Christina Aguilera's song, You're Gonna Save Me From Myself. And as you can see on the Fool card, he is not looking where he is going. And they may feel as if they are too toxic to be around you, but you are going to save them from themselves. You're going to save them from, taking any risky actions, is what I'm picking up. Anyway, let's see. The Fool. It says, good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. So you and this person could be friends, and they are at a crossroads as to whether or not they should take the situation to a higher level. Should they remain friends with you, or should they step into the unknown? Because they feel like if they step into the unknown, there's no going back. And if they remain friends with you, it's more safer. But at the same time, there is an interest to develop something with you. But what if it's a risk? That's where they're at right now. Yeah, we've got the 9 of Cups. We've got improvements underway, feeling smug or pleased. So this individual feels very smug and pleased with themselves, because they could have many suitors, many admirers. I'm hearing, but you're the one that catches my eye. I'm also picking up when I see the number 9 there. Number 9 represents ending. So this individual may want to come out of the friend zone. They're still nervous about it though, because they may feel like it's a massive risk. They may feel as if they are unsure as to whether or not it's easier to be in the energies of you both liking each other, because it boosts their self-esteem, it boosts their ego. And if they take that risk and get into a connection with you, that thrill, that excitement, that, I'm hearing the word, that boost that you give them may not be there. What if it's only like this? What if that vibe that has been generated between the two of you is only there because you both just have a crush on each other. You know, those initial stages of when you like someone and it's exciting. That's the energy that they feel, and it causes a lot of you know, it's a boost to their ego, to their masculinity, to their femininity, to know that you like them. And I feel like this person has many suitors as well. But what I'm picking up as well is that they're not interested in these people. They only see you, right? But at the same time, they don't even know if they can pour into you. They, like I said, are unsure as to whether or not, if I take this situation to the next level, will that same thrill and excitement that I feel still exist? Okay. I feel like they also, okay, they just want to put an end to the friendship, meaning to me, they want to get into something deeper with you. How deep, we don't know, but they want to come out of that friendship zone. Yeah, because we got the world card. They want to put an end to it. They want to put an end to, if they are third parties, if there are interferences, if they are suitors. They are not interested. They're cycling these people out. All these people are void to this person. We have the world, overseas trip, money, luck, world in the palm of your hand, new opportunities. They see you as a new opportunity. Now, you could be an Aquarius, or they could be an Aquarius, or a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, all in it. If they see you as a wish fulfillment, I feel like this person, I'm hearing Faith Evans, she's a Gemini. That could be of importance, or something around Gemini season could be of importance. I'm hearing, I wish upon a star and it came true. So I feel like you tick a lot of boxes to this individual. Will they say that to you in person? I doubt it, but they are in awe of you. They are magnetized by you. When they envisioned like the ideal partner, no one's ideal, right? You came up like in their, you know, their mind, like I want a partner that looks like this, and you know, that works here, or something like this. There's something around this person feeling like you are a wish fulfillment. You know, they feel like you're worlds apart. So for some of you, this could be a long distance relationship. This individual also feels like you are hypnotic, is what I'm picking up, because I'm picking up on that scorpionic energy. They feel like you're bold, you're courageous, you stand out, you're grounded, you're down to earth. They feel like you're eccentric, you're unique, you're original, but they may feel like you're too much of a risk because there's something unorthodox about you. There's something, I'm picking up Uranian energy, the planet Uranus, and Uranus is that planet that shocks. There's something very shocking about you. There's something about you that keeps this person on their toes, but this Uranian type energy makes them feel a bit uncertain. You know, they may feel like you may not be loyal, or there's something detached about you whereby they may feel like you're non-traditional. You may not be into traditional relationships, but at the same time it makes them happy because this is a type of person that wanted something different, wanted something fresh, and they feel like you represent that. And I'm focusing, sorry, on the number 9, which rules ending. So I feel like if this person had anyone else around them, like love potentials, they are putting an end to this. Because I feel like you are what they were waiting for their whole life. Like they've traveled around the world. You know that Neo song, being all over the world, had a little bit of everything and something like that. But they've never come across anyone like you. They see you as a breath of fresh air. You know, meeting you has cycled out other people. So I feel like you have that ability to counsel out everyone else that was a runner-up in the past. You know, how does this person feel about pile number 3? That they want to put an end to the friendship. They want to take a leap of faith. They don't want to entertain anyone anymore. But they're unsure if they should take the risk or not. Let's see. Okay, so we've got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So yeah, this person wants to have a relationship with you. I feel like for some of you, this could be a long distance relationship where you were talking, but you were unsure as to whether or not where it was going to go. But this person wants to take that leap of faith. For others of you, I feel like you could be friends with this person. I say friends in quotation. They want to make it something more than just being friends, is what I'm picking up. They want to work on this partnership. They've been single for a long time. They feel like the cat that got the cream. They feel like you're the prize because you are quite simply the prize, my darling. They know you're the prize, basically. They want to work on this actual partnership. They want to hug you as well. You may not have hugged this person, or you may have hugged this individual, and they want to hug you again. Yeah. We've got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I feel like this person's addicted to attention. I feel as if this person wants to put an end to it, but they feel like they don't know how to because they've spent so much time being single, and they've always felt like they were, I'm hearing the word unlovable. They felt as if they were too different to be in a relationship with anyone, or no one would take them seriously. They didn't feel like, it's sad. They didn't feel like they were sweet enough because I just drank my mint tea and it's not sweet enough. It's not. I didn't put enough honey in it. They didn't feel like they were sweet enough to please romantic suitors in the past. They always felt like the odd one out, or I'm hearing Brandy. I know love, and Brandy's a Aquarius, you know, with a Leo moon. I had to add that, but they Brandy's got a song called "Love Wouldn't Count Me Out," and she says, "Because I know love wouldn't count me out." So they always felt like they were counted out in love. So when their relationships failed, they always felt like, yeah, I guess that would have happened to me anyway, because, you know, it's like that type of energy, which is cute and sad at the same time. This person would love to hug you. I'm hearing I need a hug. They want a hug. They do actually want a hug because they don't feel loved. They don't feel people want to get close to them. So they're quite shocked that you know, want to get close to them. They're quite shocked that you want something more with them because they always saw themselves as the one that's always left out. You know, maybe they've seen their friends getting married and things like this, and they just thought like, oh, you know, it's never going to happen for me. But I've accepted that. I've accepted being single. I've accepted that my ways are not to societal norms. I've accepted that I'm not for everyone, and maybe I'm just not going to meet my person. Maybe I'm just not going to meet my match, you know. And so, with this understanding that they have conjured up in their head, they have grown very codependent, maybe on the wrong things, because it's their way of escaping what they really want, which is closeness. Because the Aquarius card, the Fool card, is like they're very jokey and playful and stuff like that, and that's a beautiful trait to have. But they downplay what they really want, which is a close, intimate connection with someone. But they didn't believe that they'll ever find that. But with this codependency card, I feel like because they've been single for a long time and because they've lied to themselves and said they don't want nothing close and serious, they've indulged in like frivolous connections, maybe detached interactions where emotions, they don't allow their emotions to get in the way. They like the attention that they may gain from these people or something, but You see how he's got his arms closed, like, yeah, you can get close, but not too close. Like, yeah, give me more, yeah, yeah, give me more. They are codependent on attention, but they don't offer it back because they don't feel like they are desired, or they won't be desired in that way. They basically, they're very surface based. It's more safer to be very surface based, and because of this, they've been in a cycle of a toxic codependency of, maybe getting attention, but maybe not taking it anywhere, and just relying on this validation outwardly, and it's become an addiction. And that's for some of you. For others of you, it's more of a case of they may have grown attached to overindulgence in the senses, and they feel like, I would love to get with partner number three, but I know I got this issue that they won't be too pleased with, because they could be quite reckless, and they may feel like if you knew this about them, this reckless side, you won't want anything to do with them. And they may feel like they need to clear up these addictions first before they come to you. And I feel like, again, if they had the addiction with the adoration and the validation from other people, they know that they need to clean up their act in order to get with someone like you, because you have gained their attention, but they're at a crossroads, like, okay, in order to be a partner number three, I have to change my ways, but where do I start? And it's actually causing a hindrance in me moving forward, because if I move forward with these addictions, I'm going to bring these addictions into the connection. But I don't know if I got the capacity to start clearing up these addictions, because I don't know where to start from. So it's like they're delaying time, but they know they need to cycle out, or they're wanting to cycle out these people and these addictions, getting to know each other. They enjoy getting to know you. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So the more they interact with you, the more they converse with you, the more they learn about you. They can listen to you speak for days, the more they talk to you, the more you keep their lines of communication open, they feel like they're falling for you more and more and more. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this person could be a workaholic. They could be addicted to work as well. And that's the thing. They may feel like, I'm never going to meet anyone because I'm obsessed with work. And it's because they're trying to cover up the fact that they're trying to fill the void of what they want, which is a relationship. But they feel like they're not good enough for a relationship. So they throw themselves into work so that they don't have time for a relationship. So they could be addicted to work as well. And this person could also feel like they need to focus on their career right now. And their career is maybe stabilizing, or they're climbing up the career ladder, and they are saying to themselves, what's next? Because I feel like this individual could be quite fearful. They could be an avoidant of commitment. And so they use work as a crutch to say why they shouldn't be in a relationship, or why they can't give their time to a relationship. Oh, because I've got to work, got to work, got to work. But you've come into their life. Some of you could actually work with this individual as well, where they're starting to see, hold on a minute, you can have the two. You know, we've got honeymoon. This person wants to spend time with you. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, the honeymoon card. They want to spend time with you. For some of you, if it's a long distance connection, they actually want to travel to see you, or they want you to travel to see them. This is something that they are thinking of. They want that one-on-one time with you, to get to know you more, to maybe go to a romantic holiday. Every time I see this card, I always think of Italy for some reason, or Spain. They want to plan a date. They do actually visualize how it would be just the two of you, no interruptions, because I feel like there's interruptions in this actual connection. the world card. Maybe this person could be in the public eye or something, or you could be in the public eye. They could be popular amongst their peers. You could be popular amongst your peers. You may know of the same people. You could belong to the same group, club, or organization or something like that. And they want one-on-one time with you alone. Release your ex. I feel like this person may feel as if you are still, I'm hearing, obsessed with your ex, in love with your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And again, this person may feel, you may have mentioned your ex to this person. I've done that in the past. And you know what? No shade here. I've done that in the past, but I wasn't doing it in a way whereby I was trying to compare the person. But when I look back in hindsight, it was like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Do you know what I mean? Because some people can take things differently. Some people can take things like you talking about your ex. That means that you're still attached to them. You still want them back. You haven't moved on. You haven't healed. So maybe you may have said something about your ex in passing, or you were both talking about your exes, or they wasn't, or you may have started talking about your exes, but you kept talking about the ex, maybe every time you spoke to them. So at first it was like, okay, cool, I understand where you're coming from, your background, your relationship history, but then it was like, hold on a minute, you keep talking about this person. Do you want to be with this person, or am I a rebound? So maybe this person feels like they are a rebound, or they don't want to be a rebound, and there's a niggling doubt that you could still have feelings for your ex. So that's one of the reasons why they may not want to take a risk. The time has come, sorry, to clear your energy. So they feel like you need to, once they feel like you have rid your energy off your ex, then they will feel like it's safer. Because right now, they may not feel like it's safe to jump into anything with you, because they may feel as if you're not going to be all in, because will you keep still talking about your ex is what they're thinking, or am I just going to be a rebound? Am I going to be compared to, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So two things come to mind. I feel like this individual feels like, you know what, I just want to take that leap of faith. I want to go for it. What my boys will say that I'm a G. My girls will say that I'm that girl, because I'm that girl. Do you know what I mean? They feel like they're thinking of what my friends say. Yeah, yeah. But then when it comes down to it, it's like, oh my days, like, but can I really, have I got what it takes? Have I got the tools to deal with this type of intensity? Or like, what would it entail? Like, would it still be exciting if we got into a relationship, or is it just exciting because we're at a distance, we're on separate sides of the world, or we're just friends and we're jumping into something much deeper? Will the friendship change if we get into a relationship? So this person is in two minds to either jump into the situation and see where it takes them, or to release the situation, to move away from the situation, take a L on the situation. I feel like also, thirdly, this individual feels like you need to free yourself from the ex. So for some of you, you could still be in contact with this ex-partner, or you could still be talking about the bad things that the ex-partner done to you, and they want you to free yourself. Get rid of this energy first, and then we'll see what happens, because I don't want to be a rebound. We've got let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So I feel like this person's just going with the flow. This is not a person that likes when people push, and because you have to be careful sometimes. Because I remember once I was talking to this guy, right, and I was telling my sister and my cousin, yeah, I said this to him, and I said, and my cousin, she had the same placements as him, right? And she's like, well, she's got the same placements as him, and she's like, yeah, I'm a bit of a prude, cuzzy. And I was thinking, oh my days, because he's got the same Mercury placement as her, and he's got the same Venus as her. And I was just thinking, oh my days, I must have come across so wild and wacky. So when she said that, I took that into account. And when I was telling my sister, one of my sisters, she's like, you might be scaring him. So I was like, oh my days. So sometimes we can think some people, you just got to be yourself, right? But you have to be considerate is the right word, as to how other people may take this type of energy on, because I feel like this person is very controlled, and they may not like pushy people. And the thing is, you may feel to yourself, but you're not taking the lead. You're not initiating anything. So I've got to initiate, you know what I mean? Or you may, I don't know, say certain things or talk about the ex or whatever the case is. And this individual could be thinking red flags, which is why we have the tiger's eye. Because I do feel like there's a level of distrust here in some cases. I feel like allow the situation to unfold naturally. This person does want to allow this situation to unfold naturally. They want to go with the flow, basically. You know, they don't want any restrictions placed upon them. And they want to see where it goes. Like, yes, you guys could be in the friend zone at the moment. And this is the type of person I feel that likes their relationships to start off as friends. So that's a side note. And to continue to get to know each other, you know, by sharing your feelings with each other, your thoughts. I'm not really getting feelings here because this person seems a little bit detached, could shy away from feelings, but they are wanting to work on this aspect of themselves because they feel like they're very restrained and controlled, and they want to be more free-flowing is what I'm picking up. They want to let go of their control issues, and if you've been quite, you know, assertive, they may want you to fall back. And they may want to take the lead. They may feel like, okay, you're trying to control the outcome of the situation. Let the situation unfold naturally. Let us see where it takes us. You know, maybe in past relationships you were able to plan like this, but this is a different person. They may also want, they may feel like you're putting too much burden on yourself by trying to dictate the outcome and trying to plan and this and that and that. And they just want it to just flow, you know, whereby it's not forced and it allows them room to maybe suggest, or if a suggestion does come from your side, it's not coming from a place of desperation, is what I'm picking up, and fear. So this is for both of you. They want you both to let go of control issues, and they want to be able to relax and take leadership as well, is what I'm picking up. All right, we've got separation in the reverse. So this person enjoys your company. If you are thinking, I don't think this person wants to be with me, or I don't think this person likes me, no, they like you. They like you a lot. They enjoy getting to know you. If there has been a separation, a distance, a silence, they didn't like that, and they don't want that to happen again. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So no, they want to continue this theme. They want to build upon this connection with this separation card coming out in the reverse. If it came out in the upright, I'd be like, this person wants space. But no, they actually want to build upon it. Now we're going to take a look at their channel messages to you. And this card actually came out in the reverse. So I'm going to read it upright and then I'm going to put it back in the reverse. Wow, okay. So let's have a picnic. I have a secret. I'm romantic, but I'm shy. I don't want you to hurt me, but I think I can trust you. It's been hard in the past, giving my all to others and them destroying my trust. I think you're different. I believe you will approach me. Okay, 5 and 9. Which is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. Yeah. So this to me is a thought that they have, but it's stuck. They thought about it, but it's in the reverse. This is something that they thought of, but they don't want to say. This is something that they are not even going to, in the now, present to you. So this talks about having a picnic. And I feel like this person wants to keep you on your toes. Again, there's an energy of letting go of control issues. So they do admit that they do have control issues. This is something that they find hard to express to you. So that does actually suggest that they would like to, or support of, I wouldn't mind going on a picnic with you to get to know you more, because I feel like when they were this way, when they were romantic in the past, it didn't end well. And so they're trying to change being in that energy, because I feel like they felt like they got taken advantage of in the past. And yeah, it wasn't good. So they're trying to banish their romantic side. So when those romantic thoughts does come up, like, you know what, I wouldn't mind going for a picnic and a date. And it's like, no, no, no. I'm not that person anymore. The last time we done that, it didn't end well. So I feel like, because 9 and 5 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5, it's change. So it's like they're trying to change from being romantic. They're trying to approach you more lighthearted, like as a friend. And they're trying to repel and banish. So this is like a repellent. Remember what I said? They're trying to repel and banish those romantic thoughts, because they feel like being romantic equals to vulnerability and taken advantage of, or being taken advantage of. So we've got another card here saying, I don't feel heard or respected. You never have time for me. It's like you never want to be with me. You are embarrassed or ashamed of me. I'm trying to be the best partner I can be, but I'm not good enough. Wow. I feel like this is past energy. And I say that because even with this card right here, about the free yourself and releasing the ex, they are still releasing their ex. This is what's coming through as well. They're still releasing their ex. They know that that relationship affected them, and they were very romantic in the past and it wasn't appreciated. So they vowed never to be that way again, because they don't feel like they're being taken seriously. They don't feel like people take them seriously, especially people that they go out with. They felt as if this is not to you, this one. 5 and 2, 7, yeah. You could be dealing with a Pisces as well. And you could be dealing with a 9 and 5, 14, a Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. But I feel like in the past, they didn't feel respected, but they feel like you respect them. And I feel like maybe in the past they were with people that even if the person didn't say, their actions made them feel like, oh, you're an embarrassment or something. And it made them feel bad about themselves. So it's like I wouldn't say they're intertwining your energy with the past, but I feel like they are just trying to be more laid back in their approach to love in the now, because they got swept away in the past and it really, really hurt them, because it was one-sided is what I'm picking up here. And they're saying they don't see you as like their past partner. If anything, they feel like you do respect them and you're happy to be seen with them or be with them or something, or you would be happy to be with them, because they didn't feel that their person felt like they were good enough. And there's a part of them that doesn't really feel good enough, or if they had these feelings before, they don't feel that you feel those negative ways about them. They feel seen and valued and heard and respected, which is a beautiful thing. Yeah, they feel like you see them as a magical being. They feel like you see them in a way whereby they didn't even see themselves. You see them in a new light, which is making them see themselves in a new light. they're starting to see themselves the way that you see them. I'm willing to be a better person for you. I'm evolving. I'm changing. I'm walking away from the past. I was not moving and I was not willing to change. I was uncomfortable, unhappy, and stuck. Because of you, I have hope. You have brought happiness and light into my life, and you are helping me to get and do better. I am changing for me and changing for you because you deserve the best, and I want to give you everything you deserve and what you desire. Now, I don't choose the cards, butterflies. I shuffle the cards, and I just love when all the cards tie into each other. 2 and 9, 11. This person could be born on the 11th. They could be 29. You could be 29. The 11th could be an important day. This person could be 52. You could be 52. This person could be 59 and you could be 59. I feel like, yeah, this person is changing. They're wanting to come out of this friendship that you both have. But I'm picking up they still want to maintain that friendship even if you do get into a romantic relationship. And they are changing because they could have been in a stuck energy. Because even with the world card, they're cycling out the old. Now, the old could be, you know, frivolous connections, being in this type of player energy. And when I say player energy, I don't want to trigger anyone. I mean, like, just being non-serious, right? You being in this person's life and you seeing this person for who they truly are is making this person value themselves because they see you as a prize, right? They see you as a great catch because you are, right? And they feel to themselves, okay, so if I caught their attention of part number 3, and if they are interested in me, caught the attention of them, I've held their interest, I must be amazing. I must be someone. Because whoever they were with before made them feel as if they should be happy to be with them, whether they said that in words or not. But I feel like by their actions of maybe being detached and distant, maybe the other ex person that they were with was stuck on their ex, you know. I'm hearing Amarin, so much distance between us. There was an emotional distance that they had with their ex. Even if they were, you know, physical with them or in their present, there was an emotional distance that is not apparent with you. There's a depth here, which is so much so that this person's willing to change, you know, because I feel like your energy is very transformative. It's allowing this person to transform. Because I'm picking up scorpionic energy. And I feel like you seeing this individual through your eyes is helping them to see themselves as worthy. Because they see you as worthy, you see. So they're learning to love themselves through how you feel about them, which is a beautiful thing. You know, this person's going through some sort of self-healing journey, self-love journey as well. They're starting to accept different aspects and parts of themselves and starting to see themselves in a new light and walking away from the past. So, yeah, they're ridding themselves of this ex-partner, whether they are aware of it or not, because this ex-partner held them trapped. Maybe this ex-partner igniting this energy of just taking things lighthearted. You know, when this person that you're dealing with wanted to get heavy and hot or like, let's take it to the next level, this ex-partner was quite cool on it. So this person was like, what do I do? Like, this is what people do when they're in relationships. They offer commitment and it's like, no. Do you think I want to marry you? I don't know. Something off here that made this person embarrassed, ashamed, humiliated. And it's like you coming into their life. I feel like spirit aligned this. You're helping this person to transform and heal and evolve. And through your loving, if you love this person, it's helping them to release the past. Because we got 1-1, partnership. Number 2, which is second house energy, Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, the planet Venus. Venus is how we love, what we value, what we invest in. So they invested in someone that, because the ex-partner's coming up for me in this reading, right? And I did pick up some third energy before, but they invested in something that was not or someone that was not investing in them. It was one-sided. And how this person treated your person made this person that you're dealing with undervalue themselves because they was not being valued. And now they're finding their worth again through you. They're starting to match your energy because they see you as someone that's abundant, beautiful, both within and outwardly. And they're starting to see themselves in the same way. This is very powerful, pile number 3. I feel like this person is stepping into becoming the embodiment of love, of loving themselves and vibrating higher. Okay, so I watch you online. I need to make sure you're not talking or flirting with anyone else. I hate the likes and comments you get from others. What if you are interested in them and forget about me? 2 and 8, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this person watches you online, you know. So they may act coy, detached, etc. Right? But with this Aquarius card right here, Aquarius rules the 11th house, which does talk about, you know, followers, groups, clubs, organizations. And the world card as well can talk about the internet. So this person, they may act detached, but they actually do watch you online. And this is indication to say that they do check up on your likes. If you comment back to anyone who's liked your post, what type of post you're posting. They act like they can't see, but they be looking. They be looking at your pictures. But then fear sets in, like, who else has seen this? I'm hearing cover up. It's like they're quite possessive. If they see you wearing something that is sexy, they start thinking other people are going to be looking as well. But they do regularly check up on you online. All I do is think about you, from your scent, your walk, your eyes, your whole being. I can't stop looking at you or thinking of you when you're not around. Your independence threatens me. I do fear you want to be single, or you may want to entertain others. Yeah, so this person is a little bit insecure. I feel like, yeah, especially if you got a strong social media following, they are in admiration of it, but then there's the fear of it. It's like, I'm hearing the word level up, level up. Sierra, she's a Scorpio. So this person may feel like you could level up, like you could have access to people. Thank you for the comments. You could have access to people that are more high caliber than them. And that's when the insecurity comes in. And that's when this person leans more on, you know, it's better off we're friends, better off we're friends, right? Because there's a fear. And also, if you met this person through a dating app, they could feel like you are still entertaining other people and talking to other people, and that you haven't come off, you haven't discontinued, is that the right word, your usage of this app. They feel like you're still secretly talking to people. They watch you online. It's like they're trying to figure you out. They're trying to find you out to make sure you're not talking or flirting with anyone else. So they read through your comments and they try and find patterns to see if a conversation has continued after the initial messages that were back and forth on your page, or if someone said, "Oh, you look hot," or put like heart eyes or something, they stare at it, they read into it, they start thinking, okay, so did they, exchange numbers privately in the DMs, or they might go on the person's profile, look at the person's face, and start to picture, would par number 3 date someone like this, and if they think nah, then they won't obsess more. But if they start to picture that maybe that could be your type, a lot of different scenarios may come up. They could be scrolling through the person's profile and their TikTok on their Instagram to see, if they can catch you in a picture with the person, or they'll start to see what type of hobbies or, eat outs the person likes, and then they'll try and connect it to your hobbies and your likes in regards to what food you like to see. Okay, they like the same food, so they definitely gone for a meal. That's the type of energy I'm picking up. So that needs to be rectified because that's not healthy. Yeah. They don't enjoy it, but it's something that they feel like they need to do because they feel like they need to protect themselves, because they don't want to take a leap and then it ends in disaster. It's what I'm picking up. So we've got, all I do is think about you. Yeah, from your scent, your walk, your eyes, your whole being. I can't stop looking at you or thinking of you when you're not around. Number one, you could be Aries, they could be Aries. They definitely watch you a lot on social media, your pictures, maybe your selfies. They like it. Their independence, yeah. Some of you could have Aries in your chart, or you could be an Aries. They're threatened by your independence. Like they feel, sorry, I'm very tired, pie number 3, that you may think, you know what, I don't even want to be in a relationship, I want to be single. There's something here, okay? It threatens them that you're a little bit too independent. They may feel like you don't want to be tied down. What does that mean then? So I can't go all in, because if I go all in, part number 3 may turn around and say they want to free themselves. They don't want nothing with me. And then I've got all these emotions and feelings. Where am I going to put them? It's going to be like back to square one, like what happened to me in the past. And I'm left with all these emotions and no one to give them to. So it's like they're trying to find reasons why not to fall all in. But then it's like, on another hand, if my girls or my boys saw this guy or saw this chick, oh my days. So it's like ego as well. But then it's like, you know what? I must be that girl. I must be that guy. How can I pull someone like this on this level? Oh, but wait. What if I'm punching above my weight? What if they are just entertaining me? What if they're not truthful? What if they date someone that is on their level? Then with that type of energy, right? They find you hot. Okay, my love, I know I'm not perfect, but I meant every word I said about loving you, missing you, wanting to be with you, only you. You're amazing. You're powerful, magic, sexy, hypnotic. You're one of a kind. I could never forget you. 2 and 3. Wow. 5. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. This person is in love with you. For some of you, please comment below. Did they tell you that they loved you already? Because it says, I meant every word I said about loving you. So this person may have told some of you that they love you. And if they did, they actually meant it. They were not lying. They meant it. And I feel like this person wants to convey that they're not perfect, because none of us are. But there was a conversation that they had with you, and they're coming through to say that they meant every word. They are honest. They feel like you don't trust them. They feel like you think that they are a trickster, they are a charmer, they're manipulative, and that's not true. They're coming through to say they're not perfect. You know, they've done things that could make you think that something that it's not, but it's not the truth. This person misses you as well, especially if you're long distance. They actually miss you, but you may feel like they're not missing me because they're not making an effort to connect with me. They want to be with you and only you. Nine of Cups. So there could be other people around them. This person may have fans, but they're basically saying, I'm hearing they're irrelevant. You know, they're just side characters. They're not main characters. You are. You know, they only see you. They think that you're amazing. Like, literally, you're 10/10. They feel like you're powerful. They see you as magical. They're in awe of you. Pile number 3. I feel like you got the best pile. Don't tell the other piles though. Sexy, hypnotic. You're one of a kind. They've never met anyone like you. I could never forget you. So if this is a long distance relationship, they feel like you may feel as if they're up to no good. And you may have said, oh, you talking to anyone else or something like this. And no, because they've encountered you, and even if it's not a long distance relationship, even if you're just friends, this person knows who you are. They know who you are. You know, for some of you, you could be in the public eye, or you could be very popular amongst your peers. You know, and this is what draws this person to you, but it also makes this person feel like, whoa, do I really want to get involved in all this, you know? They put you on a pedestal. Let's see what their next actions are going to be. Let's see. All right, so we've got the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, 8 of Pentacles in the upright talks about someone willing to put in the work, someone willing to, you know, make a commitment, work on a partnership. But it's in the reverse. Says work, paid work. You could work with this person. You could work with this individual. For some of you it's long distance, right? I feel like this person is not going to invest as yet because there's the energy of them waiting. You know, they still want to see. There's something they want to see. They want to see if they should make the effort because they're still testing you. They still want to be friends. Is what I'm picking up. They feel like there's a potential of you both having something substantial because the 8 of Pentacles has come up, right? But yes, it's in the reverse. So they feel like this has the potential to transpire into something stable, but I'm not sure. It's what I'm picking up. They're not sure. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Swords in the reverse, which is a good thing. Plans, hopes, wish card, highest minor arcana. So if this person was in F-boy, F-girl energy in the past, they're no longer in that energy. Or they don't want you to see them in that light. They're going to be focused on you seeing them clearly. Or they're going to be, I would say, working towards. They don't want you to, you know, I feel like there may have been F-boy, F-girl energy in the past. And they were very heavily invested in being in that energy because that was their defense mechanism for not being hurt, right? But I feel like they're not going to be in that energy anymore because it doesn't serve them well, and they feel as if they want to show up authentic towards you because they feel like you are authentic towards them. You are honest, you are truthful, and you deserve someone to be as honest and as truthful as you are. So they're not going to be in this energy of manipulation, of trying to get you jealous. Maybe they've done that in the past, right? Because they always felt like they feel, looking back now, I should have had like a backup because of the situations that they were in. I should have had a backup. You know, I should have had something to fall back on. You do the same thing to him. No, don't do that. Maybe I was picking up on your energy. And maybe if you're talking, TT, if you're talking about when I mentioned about going through the page or something like that, like stalking the social media, right? I don't really recommend these type of things, right? Because you don't want to find something that you don't want to find, right? There should be a level of trust. But when I was touching upon that, you said that you do the same thing to him. Are you talking about that? If you are talking about that, then that could be his way of coming through to say that he knows that you do it, because you said you do the same to him. So I'm not quite sure of what you meant in that regard, or what is the same thing you do. If it is that, then that could have been him saying, look, I know what you're doing, TT. I know you be stalking me, could be that. But yeah, I feel like with this Seven of Swords, it's very important, this card. I feel that they're going to be coming out of that energy, because I do feel like they were in that energy. And again, going back to the point of them feeling like, them thinking I should have had a backup, meaning that I poured my all into situations in the past, and when it fell flat, I didn't have anything to go back to. But even them thinking on that level suggests that there's a high dose of insecurity. Why do you need a backup? Okay, if it doesn't work out, then okay, it's uncomfortable, it's hurtful, but then you go through the process of that pain, you work through that pain. You don't need a backup to fill the void of that pain. So now this person, I feel, after those situations or that situation of the past, they always vowed, I'm going to have a backup so I don't feel that pain. If something doesn't work out, if I'm cultivating something with someone and it doesn't work out, I need to have a backup in case it doesn't work out, so I don't have to think about it. I can just go on my merry way. And that's not even the right way to think. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I feel like this is this person's way of being. But connecting with someone like you, they were forced to be honest, authentic, and true, because that's the energy that you brought forth to the actual connection. So they have no choice. Remember what they said, how they're evolving because of you now. So they have to match your energy. So they're coming out of this trickster energy, which is fantastic, of needing a backup, of needing fans. We've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. So again, they're not quite ready to get into a relationship as yet. It's got peace of mind, joining of two people, because they're still on that, I need to wait this out. I feel like this person wants to be friends first, and things will transpire after that initial friendship. They're going to see how things go. I'm not saying the ball's in their court, but there's the energy of, I don't want to mess things up. This is something beautiful that we could actually build upon, but I need to make sure this person is not taking any risks for it to blow up in their face again. So they need to make sure I'm holding back on my emotions. I'm holding back on my love. Yeah, I know there's emotions of love here. I'm not going to connect with you as yet. There is a feeling too, but I don't want to do things too prematurely. We've got the Three of Cups. If they were involved in any type of third party situations, allowing interferences to get in the way, it's a wrap. Again, with the World card, this does suggest that they're closing out cycles, keeping people at a distance, not having these backups. We have celebrations, bright happenings. Yeah, keeping these people at a distance. And this could also suggest that they're not quite ready yet to join as a couple as yet, to go out on a date. They're not ready yet. So they're holding off on that. Four of Swords. This person needs to rest. They need to regroup. They need to recenter and recharge. This person could be very tired, very drained. So they definitely are thinking about taking time out for them. Not really thinking too much heavily on a relationship as yet. Yes, the feelings are there. I'm hearing Monica, I keep it to myself. They want to keep these emotions and feelings to themselves. Four of Swords. Sickness, bed illness, needing to take time out, rest and relaxation is needed here. So this person will be taking time out. So they may peace out a little bit from the connection, and it's not any disrespect to you. It's because they are very drained, emotionally drained. They may feel like they haven't got any energy to give to a relationship in the now. They need to recenter, recharge, and rebalance themselves. I believe we did have the finances and career in this reading, or was it the other reading? But I feel like this person feels quite drained, and they need to take time out because they don't want to come forth towards you in a drained energy because they won't have nothing to give to you. Again, in the background, their thoughts and feelings are, I want to build on this friendship and see where it takes us. I do have romantic feelings for you. So yeah, so that could be your person's emotions coming through, TT, to say that they know, or they have an inkling that you were doing that. But back to the Four of Swords card. Yeah, this person may want to take a break from this actual situation, from this actual connection. And it's nothing personal. It's because they need to center themselves. They need to gather their emotions, gather their feelings. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. No, they don't want to leave you out in the cold. It's nothing personal. They still want to maintain that warmth, that connection. Remember, they want to continue to get to know you, but if they take time out, they don't want you to think that it's personal. It's because they got a lot going on mentally. They need a mental break. We have delays around money coming in from the cold. Yeah. They don't want you to feel like they're left out, that you're left out, sorry, in the cold. Their issues and their focus is on money. Their worries is about money. Is what I'm picking up. So we've got the Lovers card in the reverse. It says love affairs, romance building again within marriage, relationships, relatives, loving relationships. You could share with a friend. In the reverse, this one's quite tricky. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. And I feel like, you know, with the keywords here sticking out is romance, marriage, relationships, relatives. So maybe relatives are involved in the situation right here and causing a hindrance, right, to both of you. So I had to throw in a patwa there to both of you, right? So they're coming through to say something could occur around Gemini season. We're in May, aren't we? Gemini season does start in May. But June, 6 months, right? They are going to be putting an end to this. There's someone interfering in your connection, right? There's some sort of nosy person or relatives, family members, maybe an ex-spouse, ex-partner. This could be burdening this person as well. They're going to be putting boundaries up. Or they're not going to be telling relatives, friends, family members about your connection with each other. It's what I'm picking up. Romance building. They have no energy, I don't feel now, to build on a romance. Share with a friend, share with a friend. I feel like they're going to be taking time out completely from everyone. Not even sharing anything with a friend. So in the now, yes, they want to cultivate and build upon the friendship. Build on the friendship. Cultivate even an even deeper friendship with you. To see where it takes them. To see if you know, this is the type of person that they're friends first. If they're attracted to someone, yes, fair enough. But they develop friendship feelings first. Then it goes into a romance after that. If they're attracted. They want to see, because maybe in the past it didn't work out that way. You know, maybe in the past it did work out that way. Maybe they were friends first with that person, but they just think, I should have looked at the red flags. I should have looked at the red flags, you know. So I feel like I'm hearing there could be banishing love for now, because there's the energy of them feeling quite burnt out, and I feel like it's separate from you. They've got money issues, but they're working on it. They're working on money issues, and they don't want you to feel left out in the cold. I'm hearing don't take it personal, Monica again. Monica could be of importance to some of you, or the name. The Lovers card in the reverse. Love affairs, romance building. So romance building in the reverse, like not ready to build upon this relationship yet, which is why we had the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. But also there's an energy of shutting out, gossiping, gossipers, or not letting people know their business. And then we have Nine of Wands, undecided, need to take a step out of the situation, then you will see more clearly. So yeah, I feel like this person will want to move in silence. They will come out of an energy of feeling quite fearful, because in the upright it's like, no, I can't. Number nine, ending. So they're going to be coming out of the energy of hiding how they truly feel about you, about the situation. But again, it's about seeing how things unfold and transpire without forcing anything. They want things to be organic, is what I'm picking up. Okay, Eight of Swords. So there's going to be a fear of, oh wow, shall I, shan't I, don't know, feeling quite trapped in the head, to make a move, frustrations, feeling bound and gagged. So having a lot of thoughts in the mind, overthinking, because this person does overthink a lot. This is why they get burnt out. This is why they are burnt out. And overthinking about the worst, thinking, shall I stay in the situation and not take action, or should I take action? And they will be taking action because we've got the Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. This person's going to communicate with you. They could message you. For some of you, they could come in with some sort of abrupt communication, like hi, or I don't know. It's going to be quite abrupt. It could be quite shocking. This could be text, voice note, email for some of you. Young man to 25 years, speedy situation, or finish. Yeah. So this person's going to be coming in with a communication or wanting to see you, but it's more like communication, quite abrupt. Again, the communication is going to have a very friend-like quality to it, where it's quite light-hearted, but it's going to be very forceful in a way where they're going to be, it's going to be impactful, the communication, and it's going to show that they're going to be taking initiative, like they're going to be forthcoming. They're going to be the one to want to chase you. So Spirit is saying, don't chase this person, let them chase you, because they're going to, remember what I mentioned about them wanting to let go of control issues and them wanting to take the lead. So they're going to want to initiate with you and build upon that. They're going to take leadership of this actual situation. You could be a Leo. They could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith, because they want to match your energy. Remember, Aquarius and Leo are opposites. They're going to want to match your energy. They are going to want a conjunction. Conjunctions when a sign is in the same sign, when two signs are the same. They are going to take the lead of this situation. They are going to want to take the lead because Leos are leaders. We've got man over 25, green eyes, blonde to red hair, restless, outspoken, ambitious. Yeah, they're going to take the lead in this situation. Something's going to happen in Leo season, ending of July or August. Because I feel like in the now, this person's building upon their confidence as well. But the more you work on this friendship, the more this person's going to feel like it's safe to, explore this connection with you. And something's going to switch with this individual. Like, nah, I need to take the lead. I need to make this work. I need to make this happen. The King of Wands, and they are going to take the lead and move towards you. Because I'm hearing, I want to match your energy. I want to match your freak. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Maybe, I think, what's her name? I can't remember her name. There's an Aquarius singer. She's got that song called something like Match Your Freak or something. But with the King of Wands, it's like this person is going to, I feel like one of the reasons why this person is not wanting you to take the leadership too much is because they feel like it's watering down their masculinity in some way, and it's making them feel like, why can't I put my best foot forward? Why can't I be upfront? Why can't I be assertive? Why does part number 3 have to do it? It's because I'm not doing it, but I don't know how to do it, and the more you do that, you put yourself forward and stuff, it makes them feel like emasculated, if that's the right word. Not in all cases, but it's like they're feeling, they're shrinking, and they want to chase, they want you to be in receptive energy. Because even though he's a king, he's sitting down, he can still like take what resonates, right? He wants you, or she wants you to still be, ambitious, independent, assertive, because they know you have them qualities, but they want you to rest and they want to do the chasing. So they're going to want to chase you. They're going to say something that's going to shock you. They're going to take leadership. They may be quite abrupt in their, this could be something, it could be like some sort of innuendo, like something flirtatious. Like they're going to want to initiate some type of man over 25 years, green, the blonde to red hair, restless, outspoken, ambitious. Yeah, they're going to be outspoken. They may want to boast, they may want to show off, they want to take the lead, is what I'm picking up, to make you see that they find you attractive, that they find you desired, you know. They may want to have something passionate with you as well. This could be a connection whereby you get into something intimate with them, or if you've been intimate with them, they may want that to happen again. You could get into something intimate with them, and then feel things may grow from there. But this person's still going to want to maintain that friendship energy within the connection, because any like type of, are we in together, are we dating, da, 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 it scares this person, because that just equals to pain because of what happened in the past. So I feel like you and this person may become intimate with each other. I mean, we all have free will, but you may become intimate with this individual, but this person's going to be initiating it, and they're going to take action, and they're going to rush towards you to make that happen. Because I feel like it's the energy of them feeling like if they don't take action now, you're going to get away from them. Because see how he's looking the other way. It's like, no, wait. You know, something's going to happen between you two. Because their fear is you're going to, Beyonce's song, right? Where she says, who the F do you think I am? You ain't married to the average chick boy. You're going to see my fat ass twist boy as I bounce to the next deep boy. So they feel like you're going to bounce to the next D. So that's why they're going to take initiative. They feel like you're going to go off with someone else because they see you as high caliber. They see you as the prize. They see you as someone that can have their pick and choose as to who they want. And they feel like someone else is going to get your attention. So they're going to rush towards you. And they're going to make it known that, no, you're mine. That's what I have for you, part number 3. Wow. So with this one, I feel like things are going to develop off of a friendship into something more if you want it to happen, because we all have free will. This person wants to take the lead. Yes, they still want to build upon that connection. They still want there to be a back and forth. But in regards to like initiating like a date or something like that, they want to be the one to initiate it. And boy, will they initiate it. Something may happen in August or maybe February season or July. I'll speak to you soon. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you would like a private reading, please email me. My information is in the description box below. It's been a long one, but I hope I gave you clarity. If you like this reading to be done again at a later stage, I'll be more than happy to do it. This is the in-depth. I'm going to name it the in-depth. Okay, so I'll speak to you soon. Take care of yourself. Have an amazing weekend. Peace out.